on your voyage, don't you know? Bringing our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny place. We're just holding to zero. It's all every day. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make $1, won't celebrate. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible is the land and the tree. We're all on the zeros, our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
All right, Mega GMs, guys, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. Can you fucking believe, guys, that it's going to be the year 2026? 2026 this week. Oh my, dude, what a head fuck. We're closer to 2050 than we are to 2000. That's fucking start the day with a head fuck. Just wow. Yeah, it is actually good point, Cutie. Last Sunday of the year, I did a little write up in a group just talking about streaming and whatever, talking about on the Crypto Slam side, and hang on, is my mic low? Hang on, mic level okay? Are we good? I don't know why everything sounds like crunchy, like little crunchy, little hot. Yeah, I put a little write up just saying like man, 200, I think it's like 250 something shows over on that channel this week. Of course, altogether it's 300. We're at 360 shows, 361 shows or streams this year every single day. We're not missing it. But it hit me, last week was the last full week of streams. That's it. Something like 75 guests, like interviews across the shows, which is crazy. That's what's up. Yeah, boy. Infamous, dude. GM, good to see you. Merry Christmas to you, man. Happy New Year Eve. I'm trying to think of something to do for New Year's Eve, too, stream-wise. Gonna do 25 of 25. Gonna do predictions, but I'm thinking like, all right, I don't stay up till the midnight thing anymore. I don't really do that. Like if I get too much shit from the fam, I will. I don't love it. But I'm thinking if there's like a stream idea or something to do, especially if the kids, I think one of my kiddos is going to go to a sleepover. Like if the fam's out doing stuff, maybe I'd do, like a New Year's Eve stream. That would be kind of cool. That would actually be a lot of fun. So that's a big old maybe. But yeah, anyway, dude, I didn't sleep at all last night. Not at all. Dude, I don't know. Went down like a couple really cool rabbit holes. What's up, Zober? Good morning, man. Hang on real quick. Let's do our proper morning greeting. CJ, good morning, dude. More silver talk again today. Not as much, but we got to do. We're going to talk some meme coins today. We'll get to the NFT stuff. We're talking Minnesota. What a crazy thing, dude. Choina, good morning. Dude, had football on for like 20 minutes yesterday. I think that's a record for the year. I really want to watch today, too. I need to get that pizza in and do the football thing, Edge, good morning. Good to see you, brother. Cutie GM. Oh, damn, dude. Why 4 a.m. now? Oh, just on New Year's Day? Okay. Yeah, dude, just fuck it. What's up, Luna? Good morning, man. Dude, I went down a weird, that's not that weird. I went down a music rabbit hole last night. And was trying to find like the old live gigs of some bands that I liked a lot, where there's like specific versions of their song that they only did live, and like maybe it was before it came out on an album. And I found my way to archive.org. Haven't been on that site in fucking forever. Forever. Dude, have you guys used archive.org? I'm assuming not, because we're a bunch of internet nerds, right? I'm assuming everybody has. What a cool ass site. Found it. I found the song. I found the exact version from like 2003 or yeah, I think it was 2000. Like, dude, what a badass website. Just so much cool shit that's happened on the internet, and they archive, as much of it as they can. And then went down like a local media server rabbit hole. And then the X-Men Avengers Doomsday trailer leaked, and that was cool as fuck. I'll tell you, I don't care about Avengers stuff anymore. It's one of those things. I used to love it. I kind of want to love it, but kind of don't want to love it. But I got to tell you, man, if you're a comic nerd and if you like those old Fox X-Men movies, holy fuck. Holy fuck. I'm not going to play the trailer because they'll zap the stream. They will. I can probably show stills, but I'm not going to if anybody's like into that shit and doesn't want to see any spoiler stuff. You're going to see it all over X today. But dude, X-Men Doomsday little teaser trailer. Holy fuck. That's the most excited I've been about a superhero movie since like, dude, I was excited for Superman. This is different. This is like next level retarded excited. Like, oh my God. Dude, it looks better than the old X-Men movies because of who's in it and like what they look like. Holy fuck, man. I can't believe the movie we're probably about to get. I'm telling you, boys, we're going to Luna's December 18th. We can't watch at your home theater though, Luna. We got to do the theater thing. We got to go see Dune 3 and we got to go see Avengers Doomsday and fucking just wow. All right. We're doing our stream thing. We're live on Zora, Retake, Pump Fun, Abstract, Kick, YouTube, X. We're everywhere. Which is the right thing to do. I was listening to what's his name? Asmongold. I'm just talking about streaming, and you got to stream everywhere. You can stream everywhere. And everybody should do it too. You should just get out there. Luna, especially you, dude. You should stream your trading. Justin, good morning, man. Luna, you should stream your trading. You should do that. That'd be cool as fuck. Anyway, come over to Inside NFTs on YouTube. Subscribe over here. This is where we go live on the weekends. Saturday, Sunday live here, an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours. I don't know. We just go. Yeah, the silver thing's just getting really, really, really interesting. Again, GG's to anybody who is in it early. And, truth is, it might have a lot of room still. It might. See, there's some great write-ups about it. What's going on, where it can go, whatever. A lot. I don't know, man. This guy, like, legit seems like a scumbag, right? Tim Walz. Anybody here on Team Walz? I don't love this guy either. I don't dislike him at all. But when you get your feels, you got senses, you get your spidey sense about certain people. You know what I mean? It's like your instinct, and you should trust it. You should definitely trust it. That guy gives me some real strange vibes. He's the governor of Minnesota, right? He was running to be VP with what's her name, Kamala Harris. And there's this whole big fucking fraud thing. He just gives me like, I don't know if it's intentional or not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't sense he's a bad dude, like scheming and like, I don't sense like that, but I don't know. I don't know, man. What's up, Bang? Good to see you, dude. He seems like there's like the hardcore like progressive people who they think they're doing the right thing, just like the people on the right, that they think they're doing the right thing, and they're willing to accept that there's going to be some like corruption and all, because there is everywhere. Like that's not universal. It's not exclusive to one side, but like he seems like he's aware that there's some shit, and it's just he does it anyways. Like just the vibe I get from him, I get bad vibes from that guy. Bang! I certainly hope so. I certainly think so. I'm about to go. I'm about to go pawn my wife's jewelry, man. I get, yeah, again, like really weird vibes from this guy, and I think he's going to go down. Also, I'm going to throw this up only because I'm not going to talk about it today. Just going to have to mention it. You've probably seen this on your timeline, the white whale coin. Look, man, we're watching for those leading indicator kind of coins, and so fart coin is that, and now Pippin is that. Like Pippin is that too. Hang on, let's actually peek at those two. Pippin and fart coin, leading indicators of the meme coin. You know, the trenches. We'll say that way. That white whale coin, I think, is the same thing. I think that has to be. Let's see fart coin real quick. Wow, it's so weird seeing it that low, but also 300 is not low considering. But dude, I'm watching because this coin is on fucking fire. And let me zoom out so you see the chart here. This token's been out for a couple of months now. Absolutely fucking ripped over the past couple days here. Have you guys seen this thing since? Let's go December 22nd. That's where it started. This more like, I mean, the parabolic thing was yesterday. Past 24 hours, it did that move, but this was chilling at under a 5 mil market cap on December 22nd. And this touched 51, almost 52 it touched. This thing saw a 10x. We just got a 10x in 6 days on a meme coin. Did you think? Okay, I know we can get that on little scammy coins. I know we can get that. You can get that any day, and I'm not going to, like, crime coins. You can get that whenever, but like this doesn't feel like that. That said, they have a big old treasury. They're holding a lot of tokens, which is usually a really good. I mean, it's usually really good. Pepe did that, and the Trump coin, and you know what I mean. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but this feels like a different coin, which I'm not buying. I don't know if this market's going to give us 100 mil. It might though with this one. This one's different. And if this keeps doing what it's doing, if this keeps doing what it's doing, if this can hold, I don't know. It's got to pull back to where though. I don't know. But if this holds, yeah, good shout. Actually, Edge, yeah, 3.6 mil, which is like, I don't know, not crazy, but also like considering. I'm just watching because something like that it really can wake up the trenches. It really can. And I do see people saying, I see a lot of people saying that trenches are starting to feel alive again. I like Boss Man a lot, by the way. I don't know. We've talked about Boss Man over the past year. He's great. He's great. He makes really great calls. His best alphas in his TG, he'll call it there first. He'll put it on X usually after. Every so often, he'll throw Exabone and he'll drop it there first. I made money off his calls. I know other people have made good money off his calls. Bossman's really good. So meme coin's about to make an insane comeback again. I don't know if this market's going to give us that yet. I don't trust it yet. Like I say this a lot. I'm totally willing to miss the first runner and multiple runners after that. I'm not playing till I'm sure that we're back. And then I'll try finding those easy plays. I'm not gambling right now, but I'm watching really closely. And this coin, you have to watch. I think people will be taking profits, of course, because where are you going to find wins like this right now? But you got to watch this coin. And if this keeps doing its thing, if this touches 100, again, I don't know where liquidity is going to come from for other coins. I don't know. I think everybody's still in max preservation mode. But man, again, I'm watching. Crazier things have happened. Will happen too. Will fucking happen. You know, I think we're yeah. But speaking about volume, I'm glad you mentioned that, Edge. I think Edge. Uh, Mickey, yeah. See, that's why that one's interesting to me. It's from a bigger name. If you talk about like crypto Twitter, like influencers, and it's got all the right ingredients. It's got the right ingredients of like it's got the influencers, it's got cabal, it's got the right like again, I don't remember how many tokens the treasury's holding, but it's a lot. So it's got the right tokenomics, I think. So again, it's just one to watch. Like the trenches are just craving something like this and they got it. And it's just it's how much left does it how much does it have left? And it might, I don't know. It might have a lot. But volume, if 3.6 mil isn't that impressive, and it's probably not for a meme, but in this market right here, right now, with volume looking like it's looking, it looks terrible, man. So like I've been saying a lot, I go to CoinGecko and I look at token prices here, right? That's my default. And I like to look at volume, but I'm like, dude, I can't compare volume here, right? It's not giving me, up, down in the past 24 hours. And especially I can't look at past like 7 days. And I can't, you know what I mean? It doesn't give me anything to work with here. Maybe I'm retarded. And if I just dig in a little deeper, it's here, but I don't know. But um Coin Codex has it. Coin Codex shows volume. And holy fuck, it's low. I'm still trying to dig in. I think you might need a paid account here to like dig in like way deeper, but we got some volume here. And it's interesting. Also, again, this is probably stuff I should know, but I'm really curious about this volume market cap ratio, if that's like a metric that matters. I'm kind of like hadn't thought of that, but in a way, maybe that could be interesting. Just hadn't looked at that number before. So I thought that was kind of cool. But let me hop over to volume here. Historical data. And this only goes back like, I don't know, a month. But at least we can see. We're looking at Bitcoin specifically here. And let me zoom in so it's a little easier to see. But it's crazy because when you see Sundays, especially, you see how much lower it is. It's kind of wild. Um, let's go back. Let's go back to the 27th. We can't go to the 27th, but we'll go to the 28th. Let me see. The day after Thanksgiving, I believe. Okay, here's our volume column here. 68 bill in volume. But then look, okay, so that's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Look at how Sunday, 31 bill. Zober. Most NFTs are on ETH and Sol. I think that's probably right. Yeah, I mean, definitely ETH and then Solana, yeah, I guess on Solana. That's a good point. I haven't really looked at number of NFTs, but I assume Solana. But yeah, that Sunday, like the Sunday low volume, whatever thing, it's not a meme. It's very fucking real. So again, drops to 31 mil here. And you can just like look for the lowest volume day. It's going to be a Sunday. There's December 7th. The 14th, same thing. Lowest volume days, like, and it's not even close. It's usually half the volume of whatever the high was for the week, right? But I'm still just trying to get an eyeball for what is volume like on a typical day. I wish this went back further. Maybe if I export it, it does. Again, maybe I need an account, but 60 mil, or excuse me, 60 bill, 50 bill, 90 bill, 112 bill. But the past week here, look at this. So here's yesterday, 32 bill, 43, 27, 45, 53 is as high as it's gotten in the past week and a half. 39, 22, 41, right? Again, another Sunday here. But I just am trying to get my head around what does the volume really look like? Is that like a factor right now? It seems to be. Definitely seems to be. Yeah, dude. I just want like a straight up, I want like a market cap or price chart, but I want it just volume. I kind of feel like it's here and I just need to, you know, hit the right setting. But you know what? I'm sure it's on Trading View even. It's got to be here. It's probably right in front of my stupid face, you know? But anyway, volume low. There's the point. Gravity, just in time. We're about to shit all over Tim Walls. Perfect timing. Gravity, do you got to take? Do you got a vibe, kind of a feel on Tim Walls? Anyway, oh, you know what? Quickly, let's just look at prices. We're in stable coin mode right now. Stable coin mode. Yeah, Bitcoin 87.8. I think that's like exactly where we were yesterday. I think we were exactly there yesterday at this time. ETH 29. I think we were at 29.4 yesterday. BNB 857, Ripple 187, Solana 124. Again, I think everything's just, I mean, flat, flat, flat. I knew it. I knew it, bro. I knew it. You're not gonna like today. No, you won't care. You won't care. This story is fucking fascinating. The what's his name? What's his name again? Nick Shirley. No. I like the Nick Shirley stuff that's coming out in the Minnesota fraud stuff, and I think they're throwing around like incorrect numbers. I think Gravity. I'm glad Gravity's here because you can fact check me. Okay. So that big, 40 whatever minute piece of journalism, kind of like it was pretty good. It was decent. There is fuckery going on there. There's no doubt there's fuckery going on there in Minnesota. If you didn't see the documentary or the video, you should watch. He goes around to these child care centers. And look, for what he showed on camera is not enough for me. He went to these child care centers and he just asked, "Where's the kids? Quote me a price for bringing, put my kid in child care here." And nobody would give him anything. And you have no idea if it's selective editing, and you don't know if there's just no kids there because there's no kids there that day. No fucking idea. No clue. No clue. They're throwing around these numbers of like $9 billion in fraud. I think I saw something up to like 15 bill. What they're talking about is these childcare centers and also these transportation businesses. And there was something else too, like some kind of healthcare thing. And there's all kinds of government money that's going to these things. And it turns out possibly that a lot of them are fake. Seems like a lot of them are fake. No customers, no kids in these childcare centers, no nothing. The funniest one is he goes to this like daycare, childcare thing, and it's called like the Learning Center, and the sign's spelled wrong, and there's no kids there, and it's pretty fucking silly. And I'll say this again: this is everywhere. This is everywhere. This is why I have so much hate in my heart, boys. I have so much hate in my heart. The Learning Center. They had it learning was it LERNING? This is what's crazy, dude. Again, right now it's like this focuses on Minnesota and the Democrats and whatever. And it's like, dude, great. Yes, it's everywhere. And it happened all through COVID. And it was leaning. Man, I watched the thing. I swore it was LERN. Dude, I'm so full of hate. Dude, I'm full of hate because like I saw how the SEC was going after my brother, right? I saw that shit. And I saw how fucking corrupt it was. And like if you watch the whole COVID thing, you saw how corrupt. That's what really opened up my eyes to how fucked it all is. This is everywhere. It's everywhere. It's not a Democrat issue. It's both sides, and it's all so dirty and corrupt. And so I don't want to say everyone's looking to milk us, but there's a lot of people looking to milk us. Man. Wait, who? This Nick guy? Does he have that? Is he taking like donations for security? He actually should. He definitely should. I bet you that's real. Damn. Okay. Fucking wild. It was the Leering Center. He should. It's especially because he goes in public, right? And he gets right in the thick of things. That dude might get got. And that'd be shitty. Because, like, I don't know if this guy's taken like a nice balanced approach to these things. Like, he's very right leaning, and that's great. That's fine or whatever. But that boy's gonna get He might get got. He might. He takes donations for security. Yeah. Yeah. Mikey, yeah. So the Cyberkongs, right? So he's the only person on the team docs, right? He's the CEO now of Cyberkongs, but he's the only one docs. So it was him that battled the SEC. It was him alone. That whole SEC versus Cyberkongs thing was the SEC versus Henry the Grape, right? That's what it was. It was him. He was doing all the everything with the lawyers. He went to court for all that stuff. It was all him. And I saw how dirty it was. I saw them bring up these specific things and these charges or whatever. And they'd be like, no, you don't, you're just not, you're misreading the blockchain. I know you guys might not have a good grasp. He's like, I'll explain what those transactions are. And like, he'd explain it. They're like, oh, okay. All right. They'd come back with something completely different. And I saw they were just looking for a reason to get them. And they would keep throwing anything at them. Didn't matter if it was right or wrong. And by the way, Henry and maybe even their devs were the ones who would have to dig and prove what they were saying was not true. It's not that the SEC did, their due diligence and they knew what was wrong and they had like the data to back it up. They didn't. They just threw stuff at them and they made them prove that it was wrong. It was so fucked up. And then I saw how it was weaponized. And I'm like, okay, now we'll take that and apply it everywhere. Take it and apply it everywhere. It's all corrupt. It's all fucked. And they're not our friends, of course, right? But they're not our friends. It's what sucks is it's the opposite. But this is crazy. If it's true, if it's real, I'm sure it is largely real. And again, good. Investigate it. No, and this is what's kind of funny. Gravity. It's just saying it was allowed to happen under his watch and he's been told about it and did nothing about it. No, there's no accusations that he really knew about it and that he did anything. I guess maybe the accusation is he's been told there's major fraud and he just didn't look into it. This is where politics get silly. He's being made the face of the thing. And reality is, who knows? He may not have had any idea. He might not. But I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Like there's however it plays out, it's at least waking people up more, maybe more that there is fuckery everywhere. And again, it's both sides. Find it all, fucking air all of it out. That was funny. Yeah, don't open the door, it's ice. Yeah. Yeah, China exactly. And it's like when I see that again, it's fine. Like I know you pick your sides and you like kind of like confirmation bias, right? But he definitely approaches things from that angle. Like very right leaning, trying to expose things on the left. Great. So, but I like do it on both sides. It's there. Do one on Trump. I bet you that would be spicy too. I don't think there's a lot of substance either. And I didn't love the guy he had with him who just had a piece of paper and it was like, this much money went here and there's no kids there right now. I'm like, it's not enough. It's not enough for me. Shouldn't be enough for most people. But again, where there's smoke, there's fire, and there's probably a big old fire here and also everywhere. What would this federal crime be? This is on Kalshi. 69% chance Tim Walz is charged with a federal crime. What would that be? What's up, English? Good morning, man. Yeah, what would that crime even be? I have no idea. Actually, let's ask Rock. Because yeah, I don't think there's any specific like charge or accusation or just like it's more like a incompetence kind of thing. Right? Gravity, yeah, that's what it feels like right now. Let's see. What would the charge be? That's Join. This is what's so fucking interesting to me. Everybody has their thing, and it seems that it's like broken down by topic. Everybody's got their topic that they'll just kind of blindly like, well, that's the team that's on the right side of that. And there's not a lot of like digging. It's right. We kind of buy into these narratives. I'm like that with things. My wife's like that with things, and I talk to Henry, and he talks about his wife was like that with. We're all like that with certain things. But yeah, yeah, yeah. And funny enough, I still think most of them mean well. Like, think they're doing the right thing. Think that, let's say he knows about this. Maybe he thinks there's going to be corruption. There's going to be some, again, fuckery. And he thinks it's still the right thing because it largely benefits um, people. Maybe, maybe. Um, yeah, I like that edge. Absolutely. We are, yeah, we're really dumb. That's like it's everybody. All right, what would the crime be? Oversight failures, ignoring warnings, obstructing investigations, but I don't know. This is all just words. What's up, Rocky? Good morning, man. Thank you. But the corruption thing is fucked. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And I'm just saying, he gives me bad vibes. That's all. He gives me bad vibes. Like, I don't know. Just does, always has. Kamala doesn't give me bad vibes. I think she's silly, but I didn't get bad vibes from her. Him, I do. I just do. Strange dude. Um, dude, we'll fucking see. We'll see. Like that story got way too big. There's no way that's getting swept under the rug at this point. Like someone's head rolls for that. If there's any truth to it too, right? Like that's the biggest thing. Again, I think the numbers are not right. Like there's that 9 billion or whatever again getting thrown around. And I saw some takes from people saying that you're like, yes, there's fraud, but that 9 billion is like way, way out there. It's not, that's not it. Um the video's pretty, I don't know. Feels kind of sus out there though. And look, the narrative that's being done for um oh, love it, Luna. Good shit. Thank you, man. All right, cool. I'll get back to you after the stream, but hell yeah. Um dude, why am I getting all these followers that are Cato farmers? Check this out. This is fucking annoying. You get these, you just get a bunch of follows. And I notice all these are connected to this Jason Desmond. Like boom. Um This one too, I'm kind of betting, but this one, maybe not this one. Yeah, that one too. This one, yep. I think it's just like one person that's farming Cato, right? I think that's what that is. This one here, yeah, I've got like 10 of them in the past like day. Dude, fuck InfoFi, you know what I mean? But anyway, okay, the narrative that it's being done to win like this voting block or whatever makes sense. Is it? So I don't vote. I don't know what's true. I don't vote. I haven't voted since Ron Paul was running. I mean, what is that? 2012 or something? I haven't voted since 2012. I don't vote because I don't know. I think they're all like equally evil and equally corrupt. I do. I do. I really believe that. I think they're all. I think it's equally corrupt on both sides. I don't think one side is worse than the other at all. I don't even think it's tipped one way a little more. I don't think it's the exact same on both sides. If Tim Wallace knows this has been going on, it's corruption. I assume it's more of a convenient blind. That's where I lean. That's a good way to put it, Choina. Again, I think it's like generally like kind of no, but also like I don't know. Yeah, blind eye is a good way to put it. Could be. It could be. Has the federal government said anything about not funding those not that I've seen. No, actually, I don't know if that's true now. I might have to look that up. Bro, dude. Yeah, a lot of them are. And they're crazy. They're fucking crazy. I love it. Jason Desimone is lost local who used to work at Pixelcraft Studio. Oh, interesting. Yeah, he's on all of those follows, as is Homer. Homer's a guy I met through Walshy, who's a OG idiot, good buddy. So Homer's on him too, but yeah. Dude, what's up with the phase shit? The phase clan's over, right? Well, not over, but dude, that's some drama I wouldn't ever care about, but also I kind of think it's interesting. I don't know. Streaming world's changing. It is. It is. Anyway, we'll see. Where there's smoke, there's fire. There's something here for fucking sure. For fucking sure. But how big and how politically motivated is the whole thing will vary, but we will see. Phase News, Phase Clan, like basically all their streamers left. Like all their top guys, like all of them. They all like left Phase Clan. And then Phase has been already out, Phase Banks has been out for a few months now. But there's the other co-founder that also announced last night. He's also leaving Phase Clan. And then I think I saw that Aiden Ross bought it. So hoping to get it back, steered in the right direction. I think I saw that yesterday. But yeah, like crazy. Dude, how this cycle's so fucking strange. You guys remember Phase Frankie? That actually happened. Right? That was real. That was real. Yeah, Phase Clan brought in Frank D Gods. And did they do Thread Guy too? I feel like it wasn't just Frank. It was like Phase. I feel like it was Thread Guy. And then I made a screenshot, Phase Henry the Grape, and Henry thought it was real. He actually, I love Henry. He's a sweet retard sometimes. He thought it was real. He thought he got like accepted into Phase Clan. Hilarious, dude. I don't know why he thought it was real for a second. Oh, sweet Henry. Anyway, we will keep our eyes on this shit. Pretty spicy. Now, like, put that energy all the other places it belongs, because it's that corrupt everywhere. Also, I'm kind of curious. Let me actually peek if Nick Shirley actually has a fuck, I shouldn't just be clicking links. Like, is this actually Nick Shirley on base? I bet it's not. I bet somebody just got that ENS. I can't imagine that's really him, right? Well, shit, dude. Yeah, wait, hang on. Let me play this. Here, let's play the audio. What's up, Hoods? Good morning, man. I don't think that's really him. Perfect time for a scammer to jump in, but dude, maybe. Here, let's listen to that video. And now I don't trust anything. It's probably just, if it sounds like it's really him, it's probably just AI.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I just want to come on here, show you guys this is my real account. I'll count down 1, 2, 3. You know how it is with AI. Yeah, this is my real account. I'm happy to be here on base. I just learned about how you're able to post on here just the other day, so super happy and proud to be here on base. So let's get it. I'll be posting more videos here in the future. Yeah.
Well, fuck, that kind of seems real. That kind of seems real. Okay, no, now I'm walking it back because now they have really good like face matching stuff, like really good. Dude, what happened? Wait, from an ad on YouTube. Holy shit. That seems kind of real, but like, I don't know. Well, shit. And did he post that full video? He didn't post this video and he doesn't have a creator coin, but some of these posts, man, I can't tell now. That might be real. Do you guys got a feel for that? Real or fake? Do we have any links to like other? They need to have like an official like social link thing. Super interesting. Okay, so hang on. So you can buy the coin of the individual posts here. But again, he didn't have like a creator coin. That seems pretty fucking real though. Which one's got the highest is this volume or market cap? Let's peek at this one. I still don't get how these are a play at all. Like it's so weird. I don't know, boys. That might be real. Somewhere like maybe it's in this thread somewhere. Man, I'd love to see his X account posting this thing. I don't know, man. But apparently that video is posted somewhere. And whoever minted it, it's made like $6,000 in fees, which is pretty cool. Dude, now I'm scared to click shit. No, maybe that's legit. Yeah, let's see. Is it really? Dude, that's cool. Okay, not the full video, but $12,000 for this coin. Over on Zora. Dude. 100K market cap. $12,000 since this launch. This might be real, man. Which means what? I don't know. You can get to a post early. Maybe you got some profits here. More than that, I think it's watch for his creator coin to launch. I think that's like the play here. If he launches a creator coin, I think you buy it. Man, okay. I don't know how I feel about this. Is in like real or not, but it's looking kind of real. I don't know. Here, I'll drop it in the chat. I think it's worth like I think it's worth following just in case, right? Okay, I don't know if I think I'm right in the middle. Scam or real, I don't know, but I don't know. I'm kind of leaning. Fuck, I don't know. That video seemed real. Here, let me do that one more time.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I just want to come on here, show you guys this is my real account. I'll count down 1, 2, 3. You know how it is with AI.
I don't know how it is with AI. Why? What's the countdown? Can AI not do the countdown?
This is my real account. I'm happy to be here on base. I just learned about how you're able to post on here just the other day, so super happy and proud to be here on base. So let's get it. I'll be posting more videos here in the future.
That seems pretty real. Yeah, dude, China, I'm with you. I don't know. Maybe AI can't count down. Let's go ask Grok. Here, I'll just use that. All right, let's see. Common trend in viral videos, the countdown from 4 to 1. Also, I don't know if it was 1 to 4. I'm sleepless. I'm extra retarded today. Oh, tests lip sync and speech naturalness. Okay. All right. Well, maybe it works. Oh, I want to see a version where it doesn't work. But good AI can do that well. So, yeah, shit, man. I guess I'm curious if he's ever tweeted out that that he is on base. Nick Shirley. Let's see. I will move on. Yeah, dude, I hate it, Choina. I hate it and I love it. Hate it and love it. And maybe he links it on his YouTube. Hate it, love it. Pretty fucking sure that the fix is here. That the stuff we're playing in is the fix. Yeah, fuck, man. I don't know. Again, if it's real and he launches a creator coin, it's probably going to do well. Like again, if you're really early, you can probably make some money. All right, I'm just going to see if Grok has like ever seen like an official post from him. Let's see. All right, then we'll move on. Nope, never made an official post. His viral post was tokenized automatically. Does Base do that? Maybe does like Base make him an account? Like, does somebody do that? Like manually on their own, and they could just pass it off to him or something. That'd actually be smart if they did that. Oh, the creator coin called the Nick Shirley was launched and it's linked verified to his X account, which requires X verification for direct linking. Okay. Community members and traders confirm that it's legit. Dude, interesting. All right, hang on.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's.
Shush. Okay, hang on. The other one's fake. This one's actually real. Okay, he does have a real account. The other one's fake. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I don't fuck. Now I don't know if that other video's like really good AI, but this one seems to be real and it already does have a creator coin. I don't know. Interesting that a creator coin here, 2 mil market cap. I mean, he's about as big as you get right now. Like right now, and we're only 2.2 mil. That's fucking interesting. All right, we're always looking for our benchmarks, right? And well, we found a good one. We found a good benchmark. Here, let's put this in the chat for you guys. But we found a good benchmark. You know, if this does well and if this goes like a lot higher, well, then we know what kind of potential these things have. And then if there's a big upcoming thing, well, we know to be Watching for it. How do you follow here? I just did it before, didn't I? There we go. Super, super, super fucking interesting. All right, so he's really there. Other one is, it seems like a scam. But yeah, that must be good AI. Cool shit. Yeah, I'm still like, I'm pretty on the fence with the creator coins. I don't think I can, Edge. Let me see. Edge is asking if I can remove the other link. So I don't want people to go there and buy that shit, but I don't know if I can. Here, let's see. No, I can't. So I'll just say, like, make sure if you buy shit, make sure you know what you're buying. And that first one seems like a scam. But just don't buy any of it. How about that? Maybe just don't buy these things. You know, kind of like meme coin stuff. I don't fuck with them till we know it works, you know? All right, let's kill all this stuff. Silver. Tomorrow's gonna be super interesting with silver. Super, yeah, super fucking interesting. Thank you, Luna. Peter Schiff, man, he's kind of right. He's kind of right. All right, let's check this out. Silver prices now up a massive 175% in 2025, set to post an 8-month win streak for the first time since 1980. Gold and silver added a combined 16 trillion in market cap this year. That is a mind-boggling number. Added 16 trillion. $16 trillion. Fucking A, dude. I'm just thinking of, Bitcoin's market cap is 1.7 trillion. Like, come on. Still, I don't, it's all believers here. God damn, that sounds like growing up in Christian shit. We're believers. We're different kinds of believers here. And just to know, like, that kind of, those are numbers we'll be talking about in 15 years, and right? US dollar down almost 10% year to date, on track for its worst year since 2017. Oh, I thought it was actually worse than that. But wild. There's a really good write-up. Here, let's put this in the chat too. Oh, and we're going to circle back to this. I thought this would be fun. Someone tweeted out 5 cracked websites everybody should visit. I'll probably get a virus clicking these, but we're gonna risk it today. Kind of sounds fun. Okay, hang on. There was a really, really good post about silver. Oh, we got also an update on the flow hack yesterday. Anyway, here we go. Who is this? The former head of commodities at Bridgewater. It's way too long. I can't go. I don't want to read the whole thing, but it's a really good write-up. Both bull and bear case for silver coming up, and like TLDR, I think he's very, very bullish here still. But the bear case is interesting too. Let me drop this because I think it is a good read, and we'll see if we can pick out some good parts. Boom. I love that. I love that. Man, you know what I say, Luna? So I always say, like, Bitcoin until this year was like in beta. Like, I kind of look at everything as like, well, maybe I'll even say until like the Clarity Act passes, like the Genius Act and Clarity Act together, like until they're passed and maybe even like implemented. Because like we heard yesterday, it's not till 2017 that the Genius Act takes effect, right? But it's like I think everything until now has been like Bitcoin Alpha, then Bitcoin Beta, and now it's like Bitcoin production ready now. I kind of look at it like that. I think it's actually really fucking early. But we're talking now. I'm thinking, 100 years terms. Like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking when my kids are like, probably when my kids have kids, right? But yeah, Bitcoin kind of young still. Dude, I love that. Silverbugs had better time their profits. It pumps once every 20 years. Is that true? Um, Pulls back to 50. And let's see. Do you make NFTs? 21 had a vision to make a collection of them, but I never followed through. Dude, you should, because why not? Just don't expect, to make money off them. The only NFTs I've ever minted are just personal things for fun. Like I'll mint an NFT as like a timestamp, right? So like early, when I got here in NFTs, so like I think I minted this January 21. So I got here like in 2020, like summer 2020 was like exploring and reading and like learning about it. And then finally started buying stuff in early 21. But one of the first things I did was like minted an NFT just so I understood what it like. Yeah, I always say the skin in the game. I just got to get skin in the game to learn a thing. So minted some NFTs and I randomly will just give those out. So I only have 10. So like I don't know. It's always one of those things. A cool story would always be give them out to people who you've been friends with or have supported for so long and like find a way in the long term to reward the people holding those 10. Scammers got one of them now because they got Henry. They got his wallet compromised, right? So a scammer's got one. But yeah, no, and same on Bitcoin, right? Like so I inscribed an NFT on Bitcoin like right around 100,000, right? Right at that 100,000 number. I just want to be there early and it's like my ticket stub, it's my timestamp. It's just like for me, it's like a memento, I think that's it too. I'm trying. I don't. I minted stuff on Tezos also for the same thing, just for fun, but nothing serious. One day though, like Henry and I talk about this a lot. Like one day, like, okay, look, I'm just going to give you a heads up. We're going to extract one day, me and Henry. We're going to do it. We're going to do it in like 5 or 10 years when the NFT thing comes back. I believe that's going to happen. I really believe it's going to come back and be like really, really silly. At that point, like, come on, we should probably do an NFT collection just for fun. Collectibles, fun, whatever. Free for like our friends, right? Henry's got motion. Henry can do the engagement thing. English, actually, yeah. English is one of our early idiots, definitely. Mickey, dude, in fact, the ordinal one, it's the same exact image I used on ETH. Exact same thing. It's a graphic I made in like, I think like 2010 in Grand Theft Auto, and like the like they have an image generator in it for like clans. So I made a clan logo at a clan called the Furious Kittens. We had a few hundred people, and I just used that image and I minted it on ETH. And then January or I think it was February 23, I inscribed it on Bitcoin. So it's inscription like 100,000 or 100. I was trying to get it under 100,000, and I just took like a day too long to do it. Just lazy. And I think it's like 106,000. But dude, no, one day we're gonna go, and I'm kidding, but I'm not. Like when things get retarded again, and people are just throwing out money and they just don't give a shit, I'll take some money. Henry's got motion, so we'll do an NFT collection again. We'll give them out to like our friends here, you guys, but then we'll try to sell some. We'll try to mint out a PFP collection. Mickey, that's exactly it. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Yeah, each one on a individual Satoshi. Wonder if I can find it. Well, I can definitely find it. I don't know if I want to dig right now, but yeah. By the way, dude, I totally forget. Did OpenSea ever integrate Bitcoin? I feel like they did, and also I don't think they did. So yeah, how about that? I can show the image at least, but I don't remember what wallet on Bitcoin I have it in. But it's the exact same image, and I'm pretty sure inscription number 106,000 something. Just missed that fucking cutoff too. I remember sitting there that day, and I'm just like, yeah, I knew I was gonna do it, and I'm like, okay, let me do this in a few hours. Like, obviously, just doing shit and busy or whatever. But I should have just stopped and done it then because I missed it. I missed getting it under sub 100. All right, let's go oldest. Maybe oldest received. Hang on, let's see. Dude, memory lane, huh? Do you remember Kings of Leon minted on their NFTs? That was fucking wild. NFT boxes, shit. I love that. Remember, damn, dude, who remembers hash runes? Oh man. Gravity, we can't rug you. You get one, obviously. Nunya, good morning, man. You think so, huh? Do you? Okay, hang on. Hash runes were cool as fuck. That was so cool. I remember that. Like the selling point of that was you get to put words on chain, like, and you could in theory be the first ever iteration of that word on chain. It was early enough that we were thinking, okay, yeah, nobody else has put the word Star Wars on chain. So, so I did Star Wars. So stupid. And we were buying up these fucking ENSs, right? Triple extreme .eth. I don't think I own that anymore, but right. Dude, some early AI art collecting, some GANs or GANs or what GANs. Yeah. Those are really fucking cool, actually. But where's the one I minted? Also, dude, this artist is still one of the coolest artists I've seen in my life. And he disappeared. He's one of those Brazilian artists, and there was like this still is a really hot Brazilian art scene. This guy was like the best. Also, mental note, I think my ENS expires this in 26. I need to get on that and renew it. Pretty sure that expires. I just gave scammers a heads up to go grab it. Penelope's Country Club. Love that. Where the fuck? I wonder if it put it in spam. It might. Oh my god, dude. You know what? I love scrolling this shit just as a reminder. Brain vomits. Remember Gary V pumping those? And then the artist had like 1-1s and shit. Dude, this makes me sick. Was playing a card game with my family, and they're like, who's okay, it's you read off these questions and you pick who fits that description. And one of them was, who's the most likely to make $1 million and then lose it all? And of course, that'd be me. Because I was there. I think the bag was worth like 1.3 mil or something at one point. Fucking A, guys. Crossed that 7-digit threshold and said, nah, man, not selling this comic on Vivi for $100,000. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no, way too cheap. This is gonna be 5 mil. First ever Marvel comic NFT. First ever Marvel comic on chain. Like, come on, 100,000. Get out of here. Had 2 of them. 2 of them. Didn't sell it. Still sitting on them. They're worth maybe $2,000. Maybe. Actually, I can't even imagine they're still worth that. But that was NFTs if you were here early. Didn't matter. It didn't matter. If you were here early, your bags were worth hundreds of thousands, if not more. I know, dude. I can't believe I didn't even burn those planets. You're supposed to burn those Pixel Vault things and get the dust shit. I think still a lot of money art might age very well. I still like his shit a lot. I do. I think that still down the road has got some maybe some potential. If the culture thing here ever like permeates, you know what I mean? A lot of money art could actually be kind of awesome down the road. Here, let me check the spam stuff because, like, I don't know why I don't see the one I minted. It should have been here. Is there an oldest created? Recently created. I want like oldest created. Although I could do that and just scroll all the way to the back. This will take too long. I think there's too much shit here. Dude, I like the ENS stuff. You know what I mean? Like I like that stuff. It made sense, and then they killed it. They killed it. They just killed it where like it cost too much to renew, and then they did. I can't remember, the ENS did something else that killed like the secondary value of stuff. I'm trying to remember what like specifically they did, but they did a thing that broke it, and it was on purpose too because they didn't want people speculating on these things, and they killed it. Man, I just want to find my old NFT. At this rate, probably would have been. Oh my god, I forgot about these things. Tiny boxes, dude. Old-ish generative art was so fucking fun. That's when art block stuff was like starting to explode. Do you guys remember these templates? You bought them, and then they'd have releases that would come out, and you can it was like kind of redeem these, but it's more like it changed the image on your template. I think that's what it was. Dude, a lot. Yeah, I got a few of these, a lot of monies. I still think he's just so like well respected. He's so well respected in his lore and all that shit. Oh, Jesus Christ, Choina. I'm such an idiot. Yeah. I knew the name. I should have just done that. Okay. Here's how the thing worked. This is still, I gotta say, this is probably my favorite NFT still. The NF Doge one. I think that's my favorite still. I really just want to PFP that and just, that's it. Never change it. That's my favorite. First NFT I bought that was like serious money was like 1 ETH, but also the team gave me the ETH to buy it. And also it's funny. And I think that was Spider Crypto's project because he rocks one of these as his PFP. I think it was his project. But yeah, this one right here. Okay, so that's the one. And so I have this also. When did I do this? Let me check the date. 5 years ago. Oh, wow, it wasn't until March. So March 4th. Okay, so I got to get my timeline a little more straight. Was trading some stuff before, but then I guess it's like Bitcoin just finally decided to do the thing and mint something. Again, just to like understand it better. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, inscribe that on Bitcoin as well. That one I'm pretty fucking sure was February 23. And I'm pretty sure, well, I know the inscription number was right about 100. I think it was 106. Did I name it? Can you, I don't think I don't remember if you can name it on Bitcoin. I think no. But anyway, yeah, I like, that's a real long way, all of that, of saying I do like to mint NFTs as like the timestamp thing. Man, I miss this shit. This stuff was so fun. There's just nothing beats it. This is the most fun. Dude, I was thinking about this last night too. Just like going to bed and getting up for the day 2 hours later, like not even tired, just fucking excited, like almost manic, right? Just excited to do the day because you know if you slept, you were losing money, right? Or you're missing out on making money. It was that crazy. It was that fucking crazy that like alpha everywhere, new things launching all the time. Like, dude, I dropped a quarter ETH on each of these fucking things. Crazy. Those Pixel Vault things were like multiple ETH. I think, dude, by the way, I think these are badass Aussie originals. He's never sold his physical paintings before. Actually, he just auctioned one off, I think, after he passed away, but he never sold any his original art. First time he ever even gave out original art was through CryptoBats. These are really fucking cool. I don't think they'll age well, like price-wise, but oh, dude, Mikey NFT market's dead. It's really bad. It's really bad. Like Bored Apes and Pudgies are right about 4 ETH, right? And I think Punks are like 25, which is not, it's hard to say that's bad, but considering where it was, yeah, NFTs are very fucking dead. And I think stay pretty fucking dead for some years. And it could be wrong. Like I always see this like, again, the Paula Trady shit. There's this fucking really narrow way they can actually come back and do a thing. It's just not likely. But I think really fucking likely, like really likely, so much so that I'm betting on it. But I think some years out, I really do think they come back and are I think we see a crazier thing than 21. I really do think so. But it involves money printing. It involves like a lot of stuff. It involves money printing and stimmies and almost like a COVID 2.0. But I think we're going to get a COVID 2.0 at some point. I think we'll get a COVID again. And maybe that's the alien shit. But we're going to get another thing like that. Had my head stuck up stock options ass and missed Bitcoin from 17 and crypto. Wow. Well, dude, I just no better time to get in than just like now, right? And that's all of our story we all have a price point where we missed it too. You know? Like I have no excuse for missing Bitcoin when it was, $100. I have no excuse. I live online. And when I had kids is where I unplugged. It was all kids, all whatever. But of course, we all regret not being in Bitcoin at the start, but I have no excuse. This is like my home. And I knew about it. I just did it. I did the thing that I do way too much. I'm just like, I don't want to go figure out how to do it. Just lazy. Like we all heard about it. It's really hard to buy. That's the shit I would normally go do. I figured out how to do shit. And for some reason with Bitcoin, I decided to not. I would have definitely sold. Well, yes. But also I would have been in early, this sounds so stupid, but I imagine I would have bought a lot of it back then. Like the tech would have blown my fucking mind. And I believe I would have held a Bitcoin moon bag, but who knows? Probably not. But I believe I would have held a little Bitcoin moon bag. I definitely would have sold. I've had so many financial things come up over the years that I would have definitely sold. But I think Bitcoin I would have had a moon bag because I'm a tech guy first and foremost, love the tech stuff. And I think I would have believed in it the way I do now. And I would have kept something for the idea that it's going to do what we believe it's going to do. But I definitely would have sold a lot. No, dude. Luna, I didn't know that. Good shit, man. What's the most Bitcoin you held, Luna? All of you guys too, anybody who's just even comfortable saying, what's the most Bitcoin you've ever held? But yeah, we always think we're late. I really do believe. See, with Luna, I can't ever tell if he's like fucking with me or not, but where he said Bitcoin's a baby still. I don't think he's fucking with me. But I believe that's true. I believe that's true. English, my man, fucking beautiful. So good. Missed Bitcoin, missed Solana, missed Zcash, missed the last bull market in stocks. Because that's it, dude. That's it. Doesn't matter how shitty stuff is. Just let's not unplug again, right? Because now now you've gone through enough of those that you know for sure it comes back. You know for sure it comes back, right? So that peace of mind. I remember telling myself, I've told this story a few times. When I was a kid, I remember telling myself, don't talk to your parents when you're older. Fucking ditch them. It's so fucking clear. I'm like, you're going to forget the reason why, but they wronged you so much that you got to remember this and burn it into your brain. You never talk to them again. And that stuck with me. I do talk to them, but it stuck with me. I also remember with crypto and NFTs during a bull market. And so definitely colored by that. But I said, hey, you're going to start doubting crypto and NFTs again. You're definitely going to. You're going to hit a very rough patch and you're going to doubt it and you're going to think it's not going to work and you're going to think you were wrong. And I'm like, dude, just like you did when you were young, burn this in your brain. It's going to come back. It makes sense and it's going to work. And this whole fucking idea of what it can grow into is exactly what it's going to grow into. And I'm like, burn it in your brain. Holy shit, Luna. I think I remember part of this story. 1,000 Bitcoin on weed. Fucking A, dude. That's badass. That's so crazy, dude. Oh, I love it. Luna, did some of the Bitcoin, did you have enough that some of it set you up for You know, things you do now, maybe. Holy shit, this one's awesome. Hang on. This is that artist I was talking about, Fiedler. His shit is he's so fucking great. He doesn't mint stuff anymore at all. He hasn't, you know, I'm trying to remember how many years, but he came back at one point and minted a couple new things. Let me go recently create. He's the fucking GOAT. His shit was worth a lot too. When he was like popping off, his stuff was getting pricey. He was like on this path to be like a very big artist in this space. Like he's a fucking, he or she or whatever. And actually might be trans. Like I'm just assuming so from the art. But dude, the art's so good. And it's got a lot on Tezos. That's where I think I got into them from. Was Tezos, but their shit is just so unique. And I think some of the most intricate stuff is on another contract, and also I think also again on Tezos, some of the wildest shit. But like it's so great. Should be doing concert posters and stuff. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they are, you know? But yeah, like so fucking great. And dirt cheap now too. And I wonder where they're at, dude. Yeah. Easily one of my favorite artists from this space. And those aren't even his best works. Let me see if I can find his other collections. No, maybe that's it on ETH. Dude, just gone, huh? Just fucking gone, though. Here, let's see if they're on X anymore, too. Dude, is he gone on X? That'll be a bummer. Oh, there he is. All right. So still around. Well, I don't know that they post anymore. Yeah, last posted in, well, this year. Holy shit. Dude. Okay, not minted an NFT. This is some Instagram thing. Huh. Dude, cool to see he's still around doing something. Okay, so no NFTs. But couple posts this year. And then before that, nothing since 23. Yeah, but dude, check it. Yeah, this was their last mint, I think. June 7th, 2023. Like, that shit is so cool. Either doesn't need money, or I don't know. I wonder why they don't mint, or maybe they do it under like an anonymous thing and change their art style or something. But like, yeah, I would love to see some more of their yeah, like Jesus. Badass, like so good. Luna. And I think anytime Luna's not talking about shorting, I get excited. You know what I mean? But I like that. Yeah, goal to get one. Ignore everything else. Good advice. Hoods, god damn it, dude. Oh, that sucks. Dude, how did we get off on that? That's, yeah, what do you guys think about this? Is Bitcoin going to be used to send money? Like, I don't think we're going to this is me, right? I don't think we're going to transact in Bitcoin. I could see that years and years and like many, many fucking years down the road, maybe. But no, I think the whole store of value digital gold is like the right thesis for Bitcoin, and that we're just going to spend stable coins. But like I can see a scenario where Bitcoin, like, like sold this idea that price will really even out over the long term, and we spend those sats, right? But yeah, I don't know. I think more and more like stable coins are like just very, very disruptive. And it doesn't change Bitcoin's like value and where it goes, but stable coins will be the thing. In fact, yeah, stable coins don't hurt Bitcoin, they hurt altcoins. Right? I think we'll see way more platforms not launching a coin, just you transact in the stable coin. Which I listened to that Rick Rubin, Brian Armstrong interview. It was pretty fine. It was fine. I don't think there was anything like enlightening there, but a lot of talk about stable coins there. Yeah, I don't think I learned anything from that interview. It was cool to hear Rick Rubin curious about, like, not even curious. Rick Rubin's like knowledgeable about crypto. Like he's you can tell he gets it, and I think he likes it. It was a cool interview. Just yeah, I don't know. It's worth a listen, I think. Yeah. It kind of like right now where like people are saying price of stocks, price of this, price of that versus gold, it'll be the same thing, right? It's if you don't want your money to lose value, you park it in you park it in Bitcoin. Again, more and more as we go forward, it will stabilize, but yeah, stable coins will be the spending crypto. And it does hurt altcoins big time. Big time hurts altcoins. Not that we're not going to have them, not that we're not going to see a lot of them worth a lot of money, but has anybody's mind changed about not Bitcoin, but other cryptos, like how crazy they could get because of stable coins? Like, have you changed your mind that because stable coins, platform tokens maybe are not going to be as crazy as maybe we thought once? Like, I'm not sure exactly where I'm at with that. Like, it's a thing. It's different now. I still think altcoins, I think there's just so many cryptos that are going to be launching, and that'll be awesome, like fucking awesome. But stable coins is the thing. But yes, whatever you can do to get one Bitcoin is the play. We'll see. I got my gamble. We'll see if it pays off. It might be the stupidest play. Stupidest play, but I still believe, I really believe it. You know this. I know you guys know. I really believe we're going to see that. I really believe we see the ordinal stuff play out in some years. I really believe it. Again, means money printing, means the dollar not worth much. It means crazy shit. It means the world maybe not great. Oh, it's an extreme. It's either the world is not good or it's euphoric out there. It's like a utopia. It's one or the other. That's the scenario where that thing happens. Like economy it's kind of what we see playing out. No middle class, right? You got the rich, you got the poor. The rich have so much fucking money, so much that they don't know what to spend it on. They have nothing to spend. They have everything. They have nothing. I mean, they have everything and so much money. So what do they do? I think they buy rare stuff, rare on-chain stuff with some of their money. They're going to have so much that's going to be nothing to them. Or again, the other scenario where everybody has a lot of money and quality of life and cost of living and all this stuff is just different. And it's the same story. People take their money and go spend it on shit they don't need, but rare stuff. Privacy coins, I guys, hook, line, and sinker. I'm into the privacy coins. So this was something Brian Armstrong was talking about. Actually, was stablecoin centralized, Bitcoin, how decentralized it is, but yeah. Mickey, I'll tell you what, dude. I'm gonna join you there. I am. I'll try to not compete with you, but I think so. I think same. I think exact same. Beat picks. I think everything picks. You know what I mean? I think all of it. Yo, what's up, man? Oh my god, dude. I haven't seen you in forever. Good to see you, brother. How are you, dude? Where in the fucking world are you now? Bro, it's been a minute. Am I crazy to think it's been a couple months? Man, we all got to come up with it. We need an idea. We need a money-making idea. God, I sound like a fucking kid, right? Sound like a fucking child. Gotta make some money. But yeah. Hey, there we go to Yank. Good shit. How you doing? You good, man? Everything good with you? This guy's got one of the rarest Taproot wizards, and I love it. It's up there. It's up there on the rarity scale. Also, Taproot wizard's looking rough right now, but I believe crazy FOMO, euphoria, silly, goofy shit comes back, and if Udi's still alive at that point, that Udi goes and does the Udi thing and pumps those bad. I think it happens. You know, I think this is just because prices. I think at this point, when I'm thinking of like what's the ordinal collection that has the best shot at doing the, one Bitcoin thing. So, dude, you know what? I'll tell you this. And I don't think I'm saying anything you don't know already. And everybody here doesn't know, but I think the fast track to getting rich is do a thing you love and do it like just fucking full throttle. Find something you love, put your everything into it, and you'll find a way to make money on it. I think that's real. I've had moments in life where that's happened. It's like, we play here because we think this is going to shortcut it. And it can. You can shortcut it here. You can gamble and it can happen, but I think you can do both. Yeah, it's well for me, and again, it's only because they're holding up so decently, but node monks kind of feeling different, kind of feeling like it's a little different as we're like in this fucking price discovery and everything trending to zero and right. But like, I'm surprised node monks have held up where they're at. It just tells me maybe it's either artificial or there really are collectors for this. It's not like there's a ton of sales, but it's either artificial or people really do want to hold a node monk and roll the dice on like what if. So node monks, and I do think Sense have got that potential too. Yeah, I mean, I really do. I really do think Sense have got some really, really special potential. Special fucking potential. Dude, look at Floriforms. God damn. God damn. Sober. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm so dreading the student loan shit coming next month. Probably starting next week or whatever. Fuck. I got my I don't even know if it's a prediction. I will share stories at some point, but I think the next 2 years are going to be fucking awful personally. I am not looking forward to it. Money needs to have 6 characteristics: portability, durability, divisibility, uniformity, acceptability, limit. I like that. Limited supply. Yeah, I like that. Tokenized gold is those things. Dude, that wizard you have right now is not there, is it? Oh, that's smart. To yank, that's smart. What a shit thing, right? I think the story is to yank. I know you've told it here, so you probably don't mind. It probably hurts to hear, but lost a seed phrase on a couple wallets that have quantum cats and wizards. But yeah, fuck. But wait, is your rare one in there? When we start mining asteroids, are gold prices in trouble? Can't mine any Bitcoins on an asteroid. Yeah, that's why Mickey and like I don't know this stuff well enough. I'm learning so much, but like, yeah, and this is part of the thesis. You know, it's we print money. It's like we're seeing in the stock market. You know, valuations, everything goes up. Is it worth more? This is why you maybe pair it with gold. Maybe in the future we're pairing with Bitcoin, all this stuff. But yeah, like the U.S. dollar value, of these things just going to go up, 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 up. And it's why I've been like okay or playing with the idea of changing the ordinals thesis to it's the US dollar value that goes up. I still think Bitcoin value too, but you know, I just believe that an ordinal right now it's worth $1,000 or 2,000. I think we're going to see a day where it's 200,000 for like the right one. I think it's going to get stupid again one day. I'm very fucking sure of it. Unless every thing we're being told right now is bullshit about the AI and robotics and blah, blah, blah. And our debt crisis and all that, unless that's all bullshit. I like this, by the way. Beanie said he's talking to kids. Beanie talks to kids a lot. Beanie talks to kids about what they want to do in the future. Have learned that not many of them want a career path. They know inflation. Almost all surprisingly want to be traders. You know what's interesting? Man, I don't hear many kids these days saying they want to be like a streamer, right? Like a YouTuber or what, you know what I mean? Like I don't hear that as much, even though I don't know. I don't hear that as much. I don't hear this either, but I wonder if they want to be gamblers. I wouldn't be shocked if this actually is the answer that most want to trade. Like they see the boomers getting rich and the kids want that shot because they don't have a shot anywhere else. They don't. Feels like they don't, unless that changes, right? But almost all surprisingly want to be traders. So this is our exit liquidity, but it's not actually because they're going to out trade us. I believe they're going to out trade us only if the kids get good at, shit, they don't have to get good at the tech. The tech's going to get so good and so easy. I don't know. Kids' brains are wired different. They think faster. They move faster there. You know what I mean? And that's an edge here. Yeah. I think it was a mistake to look at that next generation as our exit liquidity, right? I think we're going to have a nice transfer of wealth from us to them. I mean, they came and did it to us with Chill Guy. Oh, it wasn't the wizard. Okay. That's it. Mikey. I don't know why I keep calling you Mickey, Mikey. That's the fucking funny thing, dude. And I say this like almost every day now. I'm like, so you've been there for cycles, and I think all of you guys have been there for cycles, and you remember at its worst, that's the fear. It never comes back. That's the fear. And like, again, I say it a lot. We didn't get that last bear. I didn't get it, and most of my friends didn't have it. Everybody I know, and this is a lot of people, I know everybody was on this page. It's fine. Just hang on. We're going to be back. I didn't have, at least my circles didn't have it's over, it's not coming back. We didn't have that moment. It's why I'm pretty damn excited it's happening now. It is happening now. More than I've seen in like, I want to say like 6 or 7 or 8 years. Since what, like 2018? That's the last time I felt that. The last time I felt that was back here, 2018. That is the last time I felt that, oh, it's done. 2018, 2019. That's the last time I'm like, oh, dude, it's over. Dude, we're talking 7 years? 8 years? Holy fuck. We're talking 8 years since I last felt that. We didn't get it. I didn't have it here. My friends didn't have it here. I'm telling you, it didn't happen here. But we're getting it up here. Right here, guys. All the way fucking up here. People are saying it's over. It's not coming back. It's not you guys. I know you're not, but you know, you see the timeline. It's full of that shit. God damn, if that's not like one of the most exciting things out there right now. Tech dev, business cycle stuff, yay. Don't know. I hope. But still pointing that out that we still didn't really cross that threshold here. We barely went over it, and then the tariffs fucked us. Actually, no, this is before tariffs. Tariffs would have been here. Yeah, I don't remember what was going on mid last year. But like maybe. I hope. I don't know. I like the Dr. Profit thesis a lot. I like it. I think like I like that idea. Well, I don't like it, but I it makes a lot of sense. We just range next year and we trend down until we get to September, October, which is the bottom, and then game fucking on. Thinks we have a really hot 27. Thinks we have money printing end of next year. Like I see it. I buy it. It makes sense. The money printing thing makes sense. It's gonna happen. Stimmies are happening. And then the GDP thing, right? Growth of the economy thing. If that, there's something weird coming. Good weird. I hope good weird. Bad weird. There's a bad side of it too. We'll see. Are people actually saying it's over, dude? So CJ, hang on. Let me come back to that. No regulations before. Bitcoin's institutionally ingrained now. Without it actually like, so yeah, this is what's so interesting, Mikey. Is like yes, like by words and on paper. And not even all the way on paper yet, but it's there, but without it in action yet. Like it's not really like these retirement plans and funds have not really started buying. Like they've started, but they've not started heavily allocating to crypto. And like that's the part that's still coming. And that's a next year after thing. I'm there with you on Solana. Although I see the same thing, Paul Atreides shit. I see where Solana really can work and really be a monster. But right now, no. I saw a tweet the other day, and I think it was fake, or it was like bad data, but it said there's 300 people trading meme coins. This was like on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or something. I'm like, that can't be real. There's no way. CJ, you know what? Yes, I'm seeing a lot of that, but I also think it's engagement farming or just like actual first timers. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's people who came in at the end of last cycle. They missed all the good shit. They went through that bear. They saw this weak ass thing we got this time. And I'm not talking Bitcoin. Bitcoin was bonkers. That they saw everything else and how weak it was, and they see this dying off now. I think there's a lot of people here, at least on my timeline, that haven't been through this. I see a lot of it's dead. It's over. I see a lot of by the way, part of that it's dead, it's over is actually still bullish in a way. Like people saying like the gold, you've seen these posts. Golden age is behind us. The money making time is behind us. Like there's still gonna be some opportunities, but like the time to like that crazy euphoria and easy money, they're like, that's a thing of the past. That's never happening again. I think I see more of that than people saying the tech isn't going to make it. In fact, I might lean all the way that way. I would say like 90% of what I see is more like the opportunities are not going to be there. So it's not that crypto's over and failed. Yeah, okay. So now rereading what you're saying, yeah, it's not like dead as in failed. It's definitely like, no, Bitcoin is going to make it and it works, but the opportunities are not going to be there. But yeah, CJ, do you see like more of that side? Do you see that on the timeline? Because I see a lot of that. I see a lot of it, dude. A lot, and I love it. I just love, again, even if it's a bullish take for crypto, just like adoption, that people think there's not money to make means they're not going to spend their money, right? It means they're not going to spend, they're not going to gamble. When they start seeing that it actually does have life and it does have room and there's money to be made, they will spend. So to me, that's capitulation on that side. It's still, it's on the table. When, it's a when thing. It's not, for me, it's not an if thing. It's a when. Join him. Yeah. Zober, yeah, dude. All these like, I had on the show on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I had this really cool project on my stream called Neox. And it's like this, dude, stable coins and these yield bearing assets and these yield platforms, these yield farming platforms and shit. Like, dude, yes, it's going to be back to the Jordy Visser interview. Tim talking about people looking for the opportunities in stable coins. How do I play them? And he's coming out with a newsletter or you know, he's got a big old thing he's going to put out explaining where's your opportunity in stablecoins. And he's calling he's like, you're looking for the Cisco. You're looking for the Cisco play of the blockchain. And it's going to be out there. But back to Neox, who I think is fucking awesome. It's like this infrastructure for these like yield providers to connect to their infrastructure, connect to their platform, and then businesses and customers can come and park their money there, and this will automatically allocate and farm that yield for you. And like we're going to see a ton of this, and we already see a lot of this. And by a lot, I don't know. I don't think it's actually a ton, but we see this, and this is only going to grow. And your ways to access yield is only going to get easier and more competitive, which means better yields. I'm hoping. I think. I can make the case for why 99.9% of coins on the market are dead and deserve to be. Bearish on alts. Yep. Don't see the need or use case for most of them. Dude, yes. With you. With you, dude. With you. It's stable coins. It's stable coins or bust, kinda. It's stable coins or fine, have a project and have your coin and it's a meme coin to your ecosystem. That's cool too. And they can work and they can do really well. Especially picture if a brand or a product comes out here and like picture a Nike, right? You know, something that's like also like a culture thing. I mean, it's what Wrecked Guys is doing. You know, you can definitely have a brand or a product here where the coin doesn't really have utility, but also value can go up because it's just a cool thing. Like that'll always be a thing too. Just mostly no. Mostly that won't work. But I just got to keep saying Caesar AI. For like all the 99.9% that don't work because there's no utility, there's no point to the coins. If the Caesar AI thing becomes normalized, and I fucking pray to God it will be, then game on again with these utility tokens. Game the fuck on with utility tokens. And if you don't know, Caesar AI announced that owning token equals owning equity. And that to me was like the promise of crypto. It's like sharing of the success of the project, not just from hype, but like actually sharing. And they're doing it. Yeah, calling the tech dead is crazy. Yeah. Who would have thought? I mean, this is way oversimplifying it, but who would have thought like a spreadsheet could be so fucking great? I mean, you know what I'm talking. I'm saying like a public ledger. Like it's crazy what that can unlock. The tech is incredible, and it's again, it's so much more complicated than that, but it's so cool. Luna, I see Luna. I see Luna battling the hyperliquid whales or bulls. I see Luna on the timeline fighting these guys, doing the Lord's work. It's awesome. Hey, we're hoping. Here's more hopium. How do you say this name, by the way? Kobisi? Is it Kobisi? 2026 going to be incredible. Days away, boys. Days away. Trump's calling for interest rates to 1%, promising stimulus checks. Oh, there's actually some bullish news. There's some actually like really bullish news, I think. Stimulus checks. Man, these AI stocks. Wait. AI CapEx. CapEx. I'm being retarded. What does it mean? Nearing 1 trill per year. Precious metals making history. All this is actually really important. Mass deregulation in full swing. Yes. Dude, yes. In an AI arms race. I know Bernie Sanders is trying to fuck this all up, but yes. Yeah. Fuck. Wait, which part did I get right? Now I lost myself. Every so often we get something right. Oh, thank you, Gravity. Thank you, dude. Capital expenditures. Thank you, sir. Midterm elections coming. maybe good. Hope. Quantitative tightening over. Dude, English, it's fucking nuts, dude. Here, let's peek. Yeah. I'm telling you, would be the best thing for the space. Oh, Kobisi. Got it. Thank you, man. Oh, dude, it's like this year it's turned to my go-to. Turned to like one of my go-tos. It's he, them, whatever. Like who fucking excellent. This year I have two like things that turned into my go-tos. Marty Party is one of them. Marty Party, I think, is like excellent. I should probably bump Dr. Profit up on that list. But the Kobisi letter account, I should probably sign up for that newsletter, but excellent. Dude, this could really wake up the trenches. Already has, like, right? We talked about this to start. Already has a bit, but like nothing compared to what it could do. Watch this thing. Watch this thing. 27 might be a dream. It might be. And maybe 26. Don't know. I don't know what they might try to pull off. And I'm talking like Trump. Dude, we have that fuck, I keep forgetting the name, but that big AI DOE thing. The monument fuck, dude. I hate my old brain now. It sucks. But yeah, the shit bubbling up in AI. The payoffs for a lot of this stuff comes next year. So like these data centers starting to be built. But like the first reports are due back for that big fucking AI initiative within a couple months here. And then I remember 9 months was a big milestone thing, like full report, full like roadmap, basically. That stuff really can be something pretty important. But yeah, what do they crime for the midterms? Maybe something. Maybe that's the money printing. Maybe I don't know. Again, quantitative tightening over. Retail participation in capital markets at a record high. Interesting. And then soon saying crypto should rejoin the asset ownership party soon. Soon can be a year off. I'm okay with that. We'll see. This is, I don't know. Is it worrisome? I don't know. The tax thing in California, a 1% tax on billionaires. Funny enough, I think Zober had a comment about socialism. I don't know. I feel funny, dude, because I feel like a good healthy dose of that is awesome, but also how and what. Because we have it. We just have it in different ways in certain things, and right, but we're afraid to call it what it is, and it's only for certain people. And I don't know. To be clear, the Billionaire Tax Act in California is not an unrealized gains tax. It's a 5% across the board confiscation of net worth. Again, I think the right, for me, like I grew up being taught that this is wrong. Like you don't limit what people can make. And I'm there, but I think everything is fake and rigged already in favor of certain people. I don't mind taking some of their money. And the way that sounds, taking their money, I get that it is literally that. I don't know if I mind it when it's all fake anyways. When there's rules that they have access to and loopholes and whatever. I don't know. I'm turning into a socialist maybe. Maybe a little bit. Choina, that sounds very right. That sounds very familiar. Yeah. Yeah, it was something really weird like that. Okay, the tariff news, what I was saying before that we might have got really good news about. Like, might be fucking great news. Which is tariffs ruled illegal. Almost definitely going to happen. Those tariffs are going to be ruled illegal. But may not be able to refund that money. That was my big worry. Like it's kind of where I'm at. And this also, I mean, okay, it's mean, we could do a whole fucking show on it, and it would probably take many shows on it. But like the whole UHI thing, universal higher income, jobs paying more. Like we talked about this before too. They're not going to do it out of the goodness of their heart. They're going to have to be made to do that. So like they should be. I wish they were. I wish they were doing more. I wish like the Zells did, right, where they matched the Trump account contributions. They were given, what was it? How many billions of dollars? Was it like 6 billion? Which for them is a big tax write-off too. I think it essentially cost them nothing to do that. But I want to see more of that, like tons more. I would love to see these people just giving because they can and want to. I hate the idea that you have to rig the system even more to make it happen. But also, again, the whole thing is rigged at every level. I don't know. This is one of those things I just don't think there's a right or wrong answer. There's I don't even know if there's a right or wrong morally. I don't know. I don't think there's an answer to this stuff. I think it's just like humans are imperfect. The systems we built are imperfect. And I don't know that there is an answer. Other than, man, the world could be a very different place if we wanted it to be, right? You could almost just boil it down to that. If we wanted it to be, it could be. But the tariff thing, okay, we do have a couple, I don't want to call them black swans, but big things that could really fuck us next year. Government shutdown. In like 4 weeks, we might have a government shutdown. That could really fuck us. Like just when we were getting some crazy momentum last year, we get the tariffs. Fucked us. We've got another government shutdown, which actually, again, we government shutdown last year, same thing. Fucked us. That'd be badass, Luna. Would you fight? Yeah. Yes, that's China. That's where I live, right? Not a fan, but also yeah, it's tricky. Okay. Government shutdown in January. More tariff fuckery, Clarity Act not passing, again, just some of the things that could fuck us. And there's probably dozens of things I'm not even thinking about. Yeah, I love that. Social democracy. I dig that. But anyway, tariffs. Tariffs being ruled illegal is one of those things that scares the shit out of me. Not because I think they're the right thing or that they're good. I don't know. I don't know how it plays out. Maybe it ends up that Trump is right and they're the best fucking thing that could have ever happened to our country. Maybe. Could be. I don't think it plays out that way, but I don't know. But my big fear was they're ruled illegal and it's ruled that he needs to refund all that money. And I just worry about the fuckery that comes from that. So interesting to hear that maybe they rule they're illegal, but there's no refund. Seems like, here's a quote, seems to me like it could be a mess. Which also bad precedent, right? God damn it. Now Luna's got a basketball court. So Luna's got a movie theater and a basketball court now. God damn it, dude. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Polymarket pricing a Trump win. So tariffs ruled legal only at 30%, but the refund, again, this is not like the craziest thing. $140 billion refund. It's not like that's the craziest thing, but it's pretty crazy. You know what I mean? So if they call it a mess and they just say, again, also really bad precedent, I think, to say you can go like fucking crime a thing and then no repercussions. And you know what I mean? But we do that. Floated a theory that allows the court to uphold tariffs as a lesser power of an embargo. Okay. So maybe they're not ruled illegal. Interesting. Courts have almost never issued rulings that break the administrative state this badly. I think the real odds of a Trump win are not 30%, but closer to 50. Interesting. Who is this, by the way? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that is. But that's coin flip. I don't know. Dude, Luna, it's cool. We got to get something going at some point. We at the very least got to get a we got to get it like a NFT. Nah, that's a stupid one. We need a conference meetup too. But dude, something's got to happen. I've been there for a long time. It was cool as fuck getting to meet. Did I meet any of you guys at VCon? It's the only thing I've been to. I know I met like who did I meet there? Who did I meet up with at VCon? Well, goddamn. It had to have been more than just one person. I met up with a lot of Kongs there. Alva, who doesn't come in the stream, but Alva met there. Was that it? Was it only him? Ooh, should I look this up, Choina? That does sound. It does sound kind of cool. Doesn't that sound perfect, dude? That sounds fucking perfect. The Nordic model. Hang on, let's do it. What was it? Social democracy? What is social democracy? And the, what was it? Nordic model. All right, social democracy. It's a political, economic, and social ideology that emerged in the late 19th century. It's a reformist alternative within the broader socialist tradition. Advocates for achieving social equality and justice through gradual democratic reforms. Okay. A committee to representative democracy, support for a mixed economy, an extensive welfare state. I'm really all for that. I am. Used to not be. I'm all for it. Progressive taxation. Can I used to not be? It's crazy. It's crazy how much I change as I get older. Used to be so against that. Flat tax, got to be fair, even across the board. When I learned the rules are not even across the board, and when I learned that, everything crumbled. The Nordic model, first the economic and social systems in Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway, and Sweden, widely regarded as the most successful real-world implementation of social democracy. Yeah, I'll probably dig into this more just on my own. Need to listen to a good podcast on this, actually. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Hey, boys, remember when this was supposed to matter? M2? M2, I think we talked about this yesterday, but up to a record 22.3 trillion, 21 consecutive months up. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Real cool. All right, nice and stable still. Our favorite stable coin, Bitcoin. Love it. Let's do a quick peek at our NFT volume this week. No idea where we're at. Oh, actually, horrible. Fucking atrocious. Like, we're getting right around all-time lows, in the modern NFT era. This is basically, I think at our lowest, let me go back a bit. I think at our lowest we got to in the 30s. Let's go back to 20. No, actually, hang on. No. I think I'm wrong. No. I think we're at all-time lows right now. Let me see. This was our lowest before. Yeah, okay, we're not going to beat our all-time low. This was our all-time low since like early 21, right? 55 mil in weekly volume. We never got to 30. 55 mil was our low. God, I remember this time too. I remember it so clearly. So clearly. It was I was shocked we came back as quick as we did. I really was shocked. I did not think we were coming back. Not then. I thought we had years. Dude, we are probably going to hit our second lowest weekly volume ever. We probably only have like another 2 mil to go today. Maybe 2 or 3. Also, I think some of the sales right now need to be zapped. Right? Like I think this is scammy. In fact, if I go to the 7-day, I bet there's a couple million. Actually, damn. That's what's up. CJ, do you think, is it not too bad or is it great? Like where do you put it on that? Like where is it? Okay. See, like, well, I'm actually all for these BRC20s being counted. I am. Like we had this is going back years. We had a really good philosophical debate about should BRC20s be counted in NFT volume. If you don't count them, the numbers are way different. We're easily at all-time lows right now. Easily. Like not even close. But I like the idea. Like I don't think we want to police what's an NFT and what's not. It's like if it's a non-fungible asset, it counts. If this is a bundle of BRC20s, like a bundle of fungible tokens that are, well, bundled up and sold as an NFT, it's an NFT. The NFT is a bundle of tokens. But yeah, look, if we didn't count that, would be an all-time low for the NFT market. And even counting them, I think there's things like Yes Bond that might not be legit. And by not legit, well, okay, scam collections I think kind of count. Well, they shouldn't. They shouldn't here. This is a scam collection. So this is important. I might actually have this blown away. This Bored Ape collection, scam collection. We're trying to measure real volume, like real collecting. I also want to toggle where you can have it on and off, right? But not real. What I'm really looking for is stuff that I know are not actually even an NFT. It's being counted as that, but it's not. There's some platforms that they'll make a liquidity position in NFT and just giving the money, like putting the money in into this LP or into this position mints an NFT, and on the blockchain it like reads like a sale, like X amount of money given, NFT comes on the other side, looks like a sale, but it's not. It's like staking. It's not a transaction or a purchase. There we go. It's awesome. In many ways, it's super safe here. Minimal crime, extremely low unemployment rate, very few homeless. One of the happiest countries in the world. That's fucking awesome. That's so cool. Hey, Luna. GG's, man. Good work. China, dude, what'd you buy? And also, is this a real quote? Is that a real quote? That's a great quote. Democracy is 2 wolves and 1 sheep discussing what's for lunch. That feels so real. Doesn't it? Doesn't that feel so fucking real? That's what it is. It's what it feels like. 2 wolves and 1 sheep discussing what's for lunch. Yeah. Real. Fucking real. It's awful. We might have talked about this yesterday. We definitely did on a previous stream, but just going to show. This is good old Nate Alex. Awesome fucking guy. But loss harvesting a bunch of old, very expensive NFTs, one-time expensive NFTs. Brutal. I mean, what, $18,000 loss here, $17,000 loss here, fucking $185,000 loss on his bean. Holy fuck. $110,000 loss here, almost 120,000, and then a almost $40,000 loss here. So yeah, I laid it out there. 367,000 in losses across 5 NFTs. From 436K down to 69K. Brutal. Brutal. Social democracy can work great, but only in high trust societies, which is exactly why it's starting to fail now. People aren't assimilating into that existing system. Yeah. You know, I see that narrative, right? Like I see that. I don't know what's real or not. Like I just don't trust anything. It makes sense. And then I see shitty headlines, and then I know the algo gives me those shitty headlines. CJ, is some of that stuff overstated? Nice, dude. Nice. That's cool. Those are awesome. I like those. The regular punks. Those are cool. Rafiq Anadol's got a new collection coming. I don't know if it's an NFT. It might be. Dude, it's fucking beautiful. This guy's amazing. Amazing. Still think Winsy now is beautiful. I guess that can't change, right? It is. So he's got a new thing coming out called Machine Dreams Biophilia, commissioned by Google for their new HQ. Started it 2 years ago to support LNM, large nature model research. To create this work, Rafiq Anadol, I say his name wrong, but Rafiq Anadol Studios collected 2 petabytes of audio and imagery from 4 distinct California biomes. This is what he does. He collects all this like data on nature and then represents it in this fucking these amazing animations. Probably like a way too simple way to explain it, but dude, I wish there was a video here. Look at that shit. Look at that. DeYank, good to see you, man. And happy holidays, dude. Look at that. I don't know if this is actually there. No, these aren't renders, right? This is actually really, yeah, this is really there. This is really on display, I think. Yeah, fucking A, dude. That's incredible. I wonder what Google pays. That's so fucking cool looking. Can weather become part of the art? That's so cool. Local weather data from each biome is used to generate text prompts in Gemini that guide the LNM's real-time travel through the data sets. As weather changes, so do the projected images and evolving soundscapes. Dude, it's so cool. That is, man. Dude, it really does. I actually, I don't know if there's anybody better than him as far as, well, and I mean it, I don't know, but as far as like displayed digital art, I don't know anything that I like more than it. And it's because the motion. It's because how like fluid it is and like, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, he's a, I don't know, man. I still don't know if he's looked at, like, I think Beeple's going to be looked at through like a historical lens. Like I do. I really do think that. I think Beeple is going to be that. Like I really do. I don't know if Rafiq will be that, but he might. I still believe he might be. I don't know what he needs to do for me to like be sure of that. And he might be already, and I just don't know. Like, right? But Rafiq might be that. Beeple is, I'm pretty damn certain that Beeple is like a historic artist. Like you talk about an Andy Warhol or a Picasso or so. I think Beeple is that already. What do you think, guys? Anybody agree, disagree there? I think Beeple's there. I'm really sure. Or like a Dolly or something, right? I think Beeple's there. I know we got people here who don't like his art. I get that, but I think as far as like culturally significant, I think he's there. Represents digital art, but also now on-chain art. I think he's there. But Rafiq might be. I just don't know. I just don't know if he's there yet. I don't know. And maybe like the bigger AI gets, the more sure I'll be about that. If he's like the face of AI art. It's crazy though. He's fucking awesome. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some caffeine and a drink, and then I'm gonna hit this fucking. I think I like this guy. I mean, I do. I like everybody, right? For the most part. Anonymous Nobody. You know, he's a. If you were here last cycle with NFTs, you probably know him. He's been around for a long time. He's like an older NFT artist. I don't love his art. Here, let me save it. We'll talk this. I think this is one of the most retarded things I've seen this year. It's up there. For a guy who's been around as long as him, like I like the guy. It's nothing about, but it is one of the most retarded things I've seen, period. I can't even fucking believe he tweeted this. I don't know if he's like drunk. I think he was drunk when he posted this. It's so retarded. All right, BRB. Man, sorry. I should have put on some King Gizzard for you. Fuck, I fucked that up. In fact, I think I'm gonna put that on in the background now. I gotta spread the love though, because I always play this guy's videos and then he splits the ad revenue. So out of my $2, he gets $1 of it, and I don't want to do that. I gotta spread it. Let's give it to Bootleg Gilla. Yeah, let's do this guy. We're gonna do. Oh yeah, hypertension. That's the one. All right. I think. Tell me if it's too loud. I think we're good. Oh shit! What's up, man? Good to see you. Oh, we're getting some guys I haven't seen in a minute. It's good to see you, sir. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. Okay. I think this is one of those bonkers fucking things I've seen in a minute. Again, from a guy who's been here doing NFTs, like minting NFTs, like NFT artist. Hang on, that's distracting as fuck. Since like 2017 or 18, I want to say 18-ish or 19, whatever. He's been around. He was ahead of the whole 21 cycle, the whole 2020, 2021 craze. He was ahead of all that. He's been here a long time. Tweeting it at Adam Hollander from OpenSea, saying, I've not heard back from anybody at OpenSea regarding the swap hack that took all of my money on your platform. When can I expect to be made whole from the incident? So far, I've been ignored, and your team's delisted the token from your platform. Mikey, have a good night, buddy. It's good chatting. It's good chatting, dude. Hey, Ripple, I hope for you. Good shit. Saying he's been ignored. The team delisted the token he bought. He's out $800. This I don't get already. I'm out $800 that turned into $16,000 while your team did nothing to help me. Why has nobody responded to my messages? I provided your team with multiple screenshots and a report on what happened. No fault of my own. As a customer of your platform for 6 years, maybe he hasn't been around as long as I thought. Maybe it's 2020-ish. I expect a level of customer service that's higher than what I've been getting. Please respond. This is a bitch-ass post. Okay, nice guy. Made an NFT for me one day. I was like, I try to support artists, right? So I collect. And at one point, he was doing commission stuff. It was send me 0.03 ETH and then tell me I'll make an this is what it was. He said, I'll make an NFT that represents you. I'll just like from what I know of you, or I'll go look at your, your profile. And so I did it. And he made me like a bat because my PFP was my crypto bat. I was hoping he was going to do my data shit like Crypto Slam stuff. I think it's like, that's me. I don't, love my Crypto Bats family. Still, still on that team. But for me, it's Crypto Slam. And sorry, he missed there. Anyway, responded again. It was not a PUMPFUN token. It was an ETH token that was promoted under your news section, which, by the way, I want to peek at. So I don't do any fungible token trading over there. Maybe should. It's probably a better way to farm. But I don't remember. I don't know what the new tokens looks like. In fact, I probably don't even know how to get there. So not trending. The fact that there's a new section for fungible tokens means I think his take is like extra dumb. Tokens. New. Oh, this is so fucking stupid. Are you kidding me? It has a filter for new tokens. The end. He's blindly jumping on some of the... what the fuck is he doing? He blindly jumps in here and buys a new token. That's the ticker's Pepe, knowing it's not the Pepe token, right? New. Your platform, you platformed the scam. You sold it to me, and it never hit my wallet. That's fraud. I want a refund. This is such a bitch-ass post. Okay, so Adam replies. I did respond. Sent it on Christmas. Oh, wait. I responded to your original message, which was sent on Christmas. So Anonymous, nobody sent the message on Christmas. Or he sent back. I don't know. Said the team would look into it. Respectfully, it's a Saturday, 2 days after Christmas. So Anonymous, nobody sent it on Christmas. 2 days later is when Adam replied. Took the team an extra bit of time to dig in. You did not purchase the real Pepe. You unfortunately bought a fake scam token, which was set up by the originator as a swap and burn. The mechanism has nothing to do with OpenSea, okay? So yes, brand new token, scam token, you buy it, it burns your tokens. You never get them. Because they're doing something to control the supply and make it look like it has a certain market cap or something, right? You don't want tokens in your hands so you can sell it. They don't, it's scam token. OpenSea wasn't promoting it. All tokens on the 24 chains we support, including those that are pre-graduation, so from PUMPFUN, are available for trading. They don't like curate these tokens. They integrate a blockchain. Anything minted there shows up. It's very much like data's hard, by the way. It is to display it and show it and keep it kind of as clean as you can. Very hard. It's like us. We don't curate what shows up on the site. We actually do. But like the default nature of this is it shows everything on chain. We then apply our wash trading algorithm to it. OpenSea just they don't They don't filter it. They have to manually go remove scams. You don't know what's a scam at the start. They just, anything on chain, it is there for you to go do your research and explore it, and you figure out if you want to buy it or not. Anonymous nobody's going on here and just fucking pray and spray, whatever, into new tokens. In his tweet, I cannot fucking believe this tweet. I can't. I think this is unbelievable. Oh, it's in his reply, actually. Hang on. I can't believe he did this and is blaming OpenSea for him doing something stupid. OpenSea wasn't promoting it. Nope. They just show everything on chain. We have a trust and safety team that takes the tokens like this down when we become aware of them. They can't know until things happen. And we did relatively quickly with this one. We also use an automated service to flag scam tokens to the best of our ability, but it is the user's responsibility to ensure that you do research and are purchasing the token you're meaning to. Again, he still thinks he meant to get the original Pepe token, but no, he did mean to buy the new Pepe coin. He knew it was new. He wasn't trying to buy the original one. This one got me too. Again, the $800 turning into $16,000. I think Anonymous nobody was drunk. You're looking at the increased market cap price of a scam token, which is irrelevant. It's a scam. It's a fake market cap. That number, it would have never been worth $16,000 if you got your tokens. People would have sold, right? The market cap didn't, help me math here. Not 10x, it didn't 20x. Market cap didn't 20x, or it did, but it's because no tokens are being sent to people. All the volume is artificial. Scam token. Nothing OpenSea can do. And then Anonymous nobody replies again. I wasn't trying to get the Pepe token. I was trying to buy the new one in your news section, because to profit, you have to be early to a token. I can't fucking believe somebody who's been here as long as he has is saying to make money, you just buy an early token. The end. That is bonkers. And that's what he's saying. To make money, you just have to be early. It's not just, buddy. It's not just. It helps a lot. It also helps every bit as much, if not more, that you're not buying a scam token. Right? To profit, you need to not buy a scam token. Actually, you can profit on scam tokens, though. You can't, but you get the point. So I was early, therefore I should have made money. I can't. Well, I don't know why I care about this one so much. It's that fucking stupid. It actually has me in my fucking feels here. Holy shit. So I was early, and then I should have made money because I was early, and your platform promoted that token. It didn't. It's just in the new feed. It didn't promote. And the moment I bought it from your platform, it auto burned. Again, inferring that OpenSea burned the token, or even if it's like he gets it burned because the token that OpenSea shouldn't have been listing it. But again, they list everything. It's not my fault. No, it's literally Anonymous nobody. It's literally your fault for buying a token and not knowing what the fuck the token is. It is literally your fault and nobody else's fault. It is not OpenSea's fault for having a scam token listed. They've got 1 million scam tokens listed. They have probably 10 million scam tokens listed. And then when he goes to this next part, I can tell you, dude, I can tell from the next part where he's at mentally, which is not a good place. Because I know when I was a lot more immature, I would say younger, but older, a few years back, I think I could have been like this. I know I've said things like this. Probably everybody here has said something like this, and you know what you're feeling when you say this kind of thing. I'm telling you right fucking now, if this isn't made right, I'm going to be so fucking loud until it's made right. I will make it my personal duty to make it a daily issue with every NFT person I talk to, while warning them against doing swaps in your site. It's going to cost you a lot more to ignore this. And how fucking dare you come at me like, oh, it's Christmas. Sorry, the customer service that is there didn't help you or answer you. This is fucking unhinged. I feel bad for him. I do. I think this screams he's got some stresses, like maybe money stuff, maybe money issues, or this feels like a drunk post. It's so crazy. If it's like, you know what, I'll say this. Either way, I actually feel bad for talking like this about it, because either there's something here. OpenSea didn't present a scam token. They didn't highlight it. They didn't present it. They didn't. Maybe you could say they platformed it. That's not a it's not a high bar. They platform everything. They didn't promote it though. They didn't promo this fucking thing. They didn't put it in big, bright, bold letters. And if they did, if they had an ad section where somebody can buy it and a scam, it happens. This is literally 1,000% on you. Now, this is the part, though, that I'm like, I know this headspace and it's not good. The thing where I've done this before. I was wronged and you're not going to fix it. Now I'm going to make it. My life mission is to tell every person in the world that you are a scam, that your platform is dirty. I've been there, dude. I've been there. Even with something that actually did scam me. When I moved up to Illinois, I got scammed. I got a scam like a bullshit moving company that was basically a scam. Like, take all your shit, chuck it in a truck, arrives up here, everything's broken. Like, so many fucking things like that. Like, holding my furniture hostage till I paid more and shit. Like, scam. Scam without it being a scam, like dirty business. And that was like my headspace. I'm like, I'm going to fucking bury you guys. I'm like, well, what am I going to do? What can I do? Nothing. Well, first off, what can he do? Nothing. It's a silly argument. It's a silly take. You're on a silly fucking side of this thing because you're wrong. But again, I know that headspace when you feel like you were so fucking wronged. Like, you feel so wronged. And he can't see that it was literally like a crypto 101 basic thing. You literally just bought a token for the hell of it. You knew nothing about the token. You bought it and no idea what you were buying. And you're trying to blame somebody else for your really, really poor trade. Like, really bad buy. Not OpenSea's fault at all. It's so stupid. And then attacking them because they didn't respond quickly enough on Christmas. Maybe he's not wrong about this. If he was Xcopy or Beeple, they'd be replying back instantly. Yes. Yeah. I get that. That can be frustrating. That's also life. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Send my USDC back to my fucking wallet. Like, so silly. So fucking silly. Fair. How could they not detect a swap and burn? I don't know what goes into that. I have no idea. I have no idea what goes into a swap and burn and how easy that is to detect. I don't know if they see that a lot. I have no idea. Maybe they should have that as something that their system checks, and if it happens, they delist it. Maybe now they will. But either way, this is not an OpenSea issue to start. And then Max Osiris, who's another, like, you know, actually, I think he's cool. There's a difference between cool and right and wrong, right? I think they're all. Hang on a sec. Why is Bruce Wayne trending? Hang on. Yeah, just got to pull that off. Why is Maine trending? God damn, I like our trending shit. Why is Matt? Oh, we know. Okay, hang on real quick. Does anybody want to see screenshots from the X-Men trailer? I can't play it because I know they'll zap my video, but I think we can show images. But I don't want to spoil it for people. I hope you get loud because I'm going to show it. If you don't want to see X-Men photos from the new Doomsday X-Men trailer, you got to speak up. And I'm going to give it a minute. Max Osiris is super controversial, only in that, like, he's a real crypto artist, by the way. Respect this guy. Says what he wants, when he wants, where he wants, like, all that shit. Respect. That's how an artist should be. Is, you know, provocative, all that. I love that stuff. I love it. Even if it pissed me off, I still like that a lot. I love that. And he's been, like, blacklisted from, like, probably all the major platforms like Super Rare and Nifty Gateway and all that stuff, right? He's, like, controversial because he says some shitty stuff and he provokes people. All right, CJ, there we go. I'm going to... CJ, have you seen the old X-Men movies, like the Fox X-Men movies? Because if you've seen them and liked them, or if in different whatever, but like if you like that especially, this is going to make you so happy. It's so fucking cool. Anyway, Max Osiris backing him up is not a good sign. And I like him, but... Oh, okay. All right, it'll do nothing for you either way, but it looks badass, dude. Reminds me of the time Super Rare did the same ass shit. Was hoping I was just going to leave. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe I think it was different, but maybe Super Rare listed a scam, like a copy minted thing or what. I don't, maybe. And I might argue that an art platform maybe has a different, like, I don't know. I was going to say maybe art platforms have to be curated and have to be extra careful. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not stuck on that side. But yeah, anonymous nobody, again, imagine buying 1,000 in a shit coin and the UI allows it to be sent directly to the burn address. The UI does not None of that happened through OpenSea and their UI. It happened through the contract of that shit coin, the scam coin. That is so stupid. Again, he knows better. I think the dude's hurting for money. That's all I can read into it. Guy's hurting for money. And that sucks. Because he, you know, this is a guy with a real job. I don't think he's full-time crypto. He might have been at one point. And maybe he is. I could be wrong. But that whole thing screams needs money. That's all. Anyway, I don't know why I'm stuck on that tweet. And I just am, because somebody who's been around this long should be way past this point. This is somebody who I would have considered a very good ambassador for the space, but that kind of thing, I can't. That shows I don't know. That shows a lack of something. I don't know. Okay, what's the Bruce Wayne shit? Is today like a special DC Bruce Wayne thing? Oh, hang on. Oh, filming Batman 2. Okay. We got some shots of Bruce Wayne from the Batman 2. Probably that. Also, in the DC EU or whatever's the new, DC universe, I think we're getting very close to, well, okay, I was going to say close to a Batman being announced, who's playing him, but I bet that's not true. I bet they announced that once that movie's actually out, the Batman 2. Maybe. It's going to be used for marketing, for sure. This was a decent Batman. Actually, it was a pretty good Batman. I didn't love it. I don't know why it didn't have it felt like it was technically good, but I didn't feel any soul from that movie. But it was good. All right, I was hoping, what the fuck? Yeah, I was hoping there was some bigger news. There's an actor, I can't remember his name. Massive fucking guy, fucking huge, big fucking dude who might be Batman, and there's also rumors he's Captain Atom. I don't know. I'm gonna watch some superhero shit. No, I'm not. I have so much to do today. I'm not gonna watch movies today. Shit. I still gotta split up that big long interview from 2 weeks ago. And I gotta prep more for the 25 in 25 show. Top 25 moments of 2025. Fuck. Oh, do we have some Maine fuckery now too? Whistleblowers have exposed a Somali-run charity in Maine for stealing billions. Again, I hate that this is going to turn racist. It already has. I don't like that. I mean, who does? But I saw, okay. Oh, shit, this might sound racist if I go here. I'm going to go here. And I hope everybody knows I mean well. Boy, that's a bad setup. Okay, I saw an interesting post yesterday. I might have bookmarked it. Somebody saying, I think it was I don't think it was a Somalia thing, but it was in other countries. What's the right word? Scamming isn't considered scamming the way it is here. In other countries, it's almost like a way of doing business. And if you don't take bribes, it's almost like an insult. It was something like that. I don't think there's anything racist. No, I'm just telling, it actually makes sense. Maybe. So some of these countries and cultures and whatever, it's just baked into I don't know how their fucking economies work. You need this done, well, you do me a favor. It's almost like a barter thing. And so there's something that for us, we look at stuff as scammy. For them, it's like you're bartering for access to something or whatever. That was the post. And this came from I feel like it was a military guy. A high-ranking military guy who said he was bribed all the time for very specific things. And he would always turn it down. But he said the reaction to that was this shock and the insult. Are you, how dare you not take, this Rolex for, this exchange? That was the gist of the thing. And I'm never thought about that. I never thought about that. That in some countries, it's so normal. So it's not looked at here. It's just that's how you do business in some places. Yeah, I don't know if I got that post. I wish I saved it. I might. Oh, quick update on Flow. Now we're going all over the place, but quick update on Flow. Flow back in business. They reverted the chain back to before those extra tokens were minted. I don't think I saw what well, I was going to say what DEX it was done on. I don't think it was. I think it was done directly on chain. It was minting flow tokens, like, right? I don't think it was a compromise of a platform. It was flow itself. So we got a bunch of tweets here. This is from, like, I think his title, he's the architect of flow. So like their main dev dude. Yeah, chief architect of flow. Pretty cool. This guy breaks down, I think, what happened, which is kind of cool, but all fixed. Nobody lost money. How's token price? Hang on. I know I'm bouncing around, but what's flow token at now? Let's see if there was an opportunity there. Why is my search not pulling up flow? Oh, wow. It didn't really recover. Dude, so interesting, right? This is so, fucking wild. So we were looking at yesterday as it's going on, and there were some people in chat saying, should we buy? Is this normally you do. Normally when there's a compromise, you buy because price recovers. You get basically back to where you were. You usually do. And I'm like, dude, it's different now. I wouldn't bet on that. Too early to say right now, still way too early. But I'm like, I wouldn't bet on that anymore because everything is still in price discovery mode. Everybody thinks the tokens differently. Like, I would not assume this bounces back to where it was, back to 178. No, I'm sorry, 280 or so mil FDV. I'm like, I wouldn't assume we're going back there. I wouldn't. Used to be that way. Now, it's a gamble. I imagine you make some money if you take that trade still, but I'm like, I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't assume it's automatic, easy money. And if you make, it might be what it is now, which is you make some, but you're up 6%, 7%. I can't believe it's playing out that way. Again, really early. This is only 24 hours old. It might recover and be right back to 280 mil. In fact, if the market turns around and things get hot, better believe it'll be back there. If you don't think alts have any awesome stuff coming here in the short term, this was just a quick shortcut to that lower price it was heading towards anyways. Right? Like, isn't that wild? But it was going to find this price out no matter what. This just accelerated it. Happens all the time. Okay, so back with Cyberkongs and they put out something and it, not received well and prices go down. It's like similar thing. It's not a malicious attack, right? But it's like a thing happens that forces price discovery. Happens all. I said this. I'll keep saying this too. I still think Ape Fest was one of the biggest things that happened this year. It forced price discovery for NFTs. You know what I mean? It did. There's things happen that force these prices down because it makes you think. Okay, man, I'm with you there. Yeah. Yep. It's so interesting too because I'm with you. Like, noticing things, saying things isn't. I think now, again, this is part of the me getting older. And it doesn't mean wiser for sure, but I just think different. I always stop myself. I'm not super careful with what I say. Oh, actually, I have a comment about that. I actually am, and I don't like it. But I try to be more like productive with what I say now. Like, you know what I mean? If I'm going to say something that's even like controversial, I'm like, does it help anything? Does it move the needle in the right direction? Or is it just putting it out there and it's just does nothing? It's just like fostering more shitty things, even if it's right. That's me now. I'm just getting old and overthinking stuff. That same card game we were playing yesterday, I got to tell my wife this. She got me yesterday right in the feels. There was a card about something about being tamed. It's like it was like who thinks they're wild, but they're actually tamed. And she said me. I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like, no way. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, that sucks. That is me. That is me. I've got fucking tamed over the past decade. Hate it. Think back to like how much I didn't give a shit as a kid. And even as a young adult, didn't give a shit, said whatever to whoever, when, all that stuff. Loved, actually back to like the Max Osiris stuff like that. It's the best place to be. But I would say things that would hurt feelings and piss people off and all that stuff. And so like I've grown out of that. Sucks because it's killed my creativity. Absolutely has. It's definitely killed my creativity. When I try to stop myself and check myself and don't say this because it'll piss people off, like creativity dies when you do that. kind of sucks. But her saying that yesterday got me. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude, I am tamed. A lot of thinking last night. Even about show and stuff, just direction and the what and the why and, like all of it. Kind of related. And I've mentioned this a few times here. I don't know if I'm going to stream every day at some point. Like it's one of those things I know at some point it ends, right? Good streak, 2.5 years right now. Good streak. But like, I'm like, at some point that ends either because like a health thing or circumstance. At some point it ends. I think so, CJ. But here's the thing, my less filter, I'm definitely going to say stuff that comes off way wrong. It'll piss people off. But like, that's the point, right? It's supposed to. So like, but they put, well, to K-May's point, they put the fucking fear of God in you now that if you say the wrong thing, your job's gone. Your like income's gone, right? But I would say and do shit that would actually cause problems. Like even stupid harmless shit, like in a corporate office, like stupid shit. Just I'm really impulsive. Walk into like a another business's like office space, took a basketball hoop off their door just to fuck with them because I thought we were buddies or whatever, and ended up getting like the cleaning lady fired just because this stupid impulsive thing that like I didn't even think it was a stupid idea when I was doing it. I thought it was funny. But they didn't think it was funny, thinking that somebody walked into their office space and just took something. This shit like that. Like I realized it after the fact. Ooh, dude. Luna, I like this. Hang on, where was I going with this? I don't want to be less filtering. I want to be none. I need to get to a fuck it mode. I need to lose my job. Or, you know what I mean? Something needs to happen. I know, like, I talk to myself a lot. Everybody does, right? But I talk to myself a lot. I need something, like, catastrophic in my life to happen to, like, make that kind of thing happen. Sucks, but that's just how kind of it works usually. But I need no filter. I need to piss people off, and I need to say awful shit. Like, I think it's actually really important. For me, for my growth, I think it is. But it'll cause problems. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about not streaming every day because it takes a long time and I think it makes the show worse. Weekends different. Weekends just fun and vibes and whatever. If I could do this on the weekdays, different story. If I can just have hours to just vibe, different story. I could do that. But the fact that I try to package the weekday thing a little more, it's not enough time in the day to actually make a package thing, but make it good. I think it's pretty weak. So I'm like, dude, maybe I need to cut it out and not do every day. And instead it's like 3 times a week, but actually have like way more like thorough put together shows. And that's the production of it, but it's also like deep dive topics and actually like not just know about the product and generally what it is. It's I want to fucking know the thing and use the thing. Thinking a lot about that because again, that streak is going to end at some point. I don't want it to end because, well, shit didn't work out and it's just over, right? I'd rather end it when it makes everything better. So anyway, a lot of that. I kind of think that's a 2026 thing. I think the show will stop being every day or stream. Perfect scenario is I do exactly this, but it's 7 days a week. So again, the Crypto Slam show ends up being way longer. Dude, perfect world. I'm just streaming all day. And I see how that would work. I really do. I think that can work. Stream 10 hours a day and cover breaking news, cover things as they're happening, use platforms like during the day. Like, I know that can work. I'm very sure it can work. I shouldn't say I know. I'm pretty damn sure that would work. So your first trade, will it be Bitcoin long to 100 or Bitcoin short at 100? Kind of all depends, doesn't it, dude? I don't know. I don't know, Luna. This is like why I'm not a trader. I don't know. I think it depends on what's happening leading up to that and when that is. Right? I don't think I would mind longing Bitcoin right now. I'm betting Bitcoin's over 100K early-ish in 26. So I'm thinking long. I think I'm long. Yeah, I think I'm long, Luna. Yeah, lock it in. I think I'm long. What's up? God damn it, Luna. God damn it, dude. On the platform, I don't even think I can right this second because I need a VPN. Pretty sure. 95% sure. Oh shit. Okay.
Nobody there to hold, nobody there to know
What the
it.
fuck?
No.
Who tagged me on this? Who tagged me? Hang on, somebody. Oh, Rabbit King tagged me. I saw it. Anyway, yeah, it kind of looked like me. Oh, I want to check these still. All right, hang on. Let me blitz through a couple other things. God damn it, Luna. I know. I'm still gonna bet on the Santa Rally. It's not too late for Santa Rally. It's not. It's getting real close though. It's getting real close for it to be too late. Okay, hang on. Let me hit these other couple things. Which actually, there's not much. There's not much. Oh, okay. Here's your spoiler, real quick. I'm going to show the images from the X-Men trailer. All right, this is your warning. Going to show X-Men spoilers from the trailer, and it's only a spoiler because it's not out really. It was shown at some theaters, and there's some cam footage. Ooh, that's pretty interesting too. If you're on 4x leverage. Okay, let's say I do that with Bitcoin right now. Where's that liquidation level? All right, here's Professor X. There's Magneto. Cool shit. That part's cool. Not the coolest part. The coolest part is they show the X Mansion, or what is it called? Yeah, the X Mansion, I guess. Oh, can't show it. They show the X Mansion and it's all like destroyed or something. And then they show Cyclops. Fucking either they came were like attacked by Sentinels, or I think it's gonna be Sentinels. And I think Doctor Doom is gonna be controlling them or something. And I think they all die, or most of them die. But Cyclops is wearing. I forgot to fuck. I was gonna wear the X-Men hoodie. I got the coolest fucking blue and yellow hoodie with the X-Men logo right on it. He's wearing like the comic, like the 90s comic X-Men outfit with the strap across it, with the X on it. And he has the visor. He rips it off. He's like screaming here. And then he lets out this fucking crazy blast. Fucking crazy. Like, we've seen Cyclops in the movies is cool. And the beam looks fine and all. It looks fucking crazy here. And it's got this cool noise too when he's blasting it, dude. Fucking crazy. This is the coolest thing I've seen. The end. The coolest thing I've seen. It's fucking awesome. He's never looked this good. His powers have never looked that good in movies. Like, fucking awesome. Okay. It would be low enough to not matter. Okay, that's what I need to hear. All right. All right. Last couple things. Yuga Labs. We talked yesterday. Yuga Labs acquires the part of. I still don't quite get it, but Improbable's like studio that was powering the other side metaverse. I don't know what they mean by the Unreal Engine based. I don't know why they throw that in. That sounds weird. I don't quite get that. But I like the play. It's the right play. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's the right play for them. They got to pick the thing and focus on the thing. Have like the one driving fucking, it can't be everything like they were trying to do. They were trying to be the face of NFTs and crypto, right? They kind of were. And it didn't work too much. They bit off way more than they could chew. They tried too hard. They just, this is not a try hard space. Fuck. Metaverse. Everything metaverse. Because I think metaverse also plays out and works in some years. Here, should we peek? Is this stupid to... You know what? I think we'd have some posts saying that this is scammy shit, right? Oh, and if you didn't know, you know how X used to deboost tweets that had links in them? Doesn't anymore. It actually opens it up while you're still on the tweet. It's actually super cool. Are any of these scams? Oh, hang on. Nope, never mind. Oh, are these pirate sites? Okay, I shouldn't click this. I shouldn't click any of this, right? Oh, our boy dead. I think gambling on the tweet. Dude, I want to click this so bad. Anybody want to be brave and click them? Dude, this sucks. You know what I actually tried for the first time? Using Grok as like a security check. Like I threw a website at it and asked if the site was malicious. So let me see. Actually, let's see if that can work. All right, let's see if Grok can do this. None appear to be scams. They're legit. Well-known examples of creative and interactive web design. Okay, these are real. I still don't want to click them. I'm going to save it, though, because I might get brave later. All right, last couple things. That might have been it. I actually have a lot more, but I'm not going to do it. I will say just my few parting words. Zcash. You don't like Zcash, Luna. You don't like it, huh? I don't know, man. I'm pretty bullish on it. But also, I know very surface level about it. I like it. I like the energy I feel around it. I think it's look, it's privacy meta. I'm in. I'm fucking in. For next year especially. I'm there. I like Kevin. I like if he's bullish on it. I think that's actually I don't even know what the market cap is now or FDV. But it feels I still feel like it's monster potential, and it's already monster-ish. But how monster? 8.8 bill? Yeah, actually. That's a little tricky. Fuck. Would have been amazing to grab it down here at 5. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like Zcash. But maybe I need to find another privacy coin. It's probably not a bad idea. Elon's keys to happiness. Kind of don't care, but love your work, love another person. Yeah. And then I think I'll end on this, and I might actually just run this live, but on Cato, you get a year in review. And so I think I'm gonna run mine and just see. Yeah, what's my story? What is it, like the net worth of your followers kind of deal, or like their reach and all that shit? Available to anyone on CT with more than 50 smart followers. What does it show? Top topics, total impressions, follower net worth, all this shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run this real quick. It's gonna look bad. My impressions, like, this is probably my worst year, period. Like, probably my worst year ever for impressions, but I'm not trying. I'm just not even trying. Should fix that. Should really fix it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see. $2025 wrapped. Let's see. Ooh, dude, real bad. I think real bad. Okay. Can we make that bigger? Okay. Top topics, AI, runes, and BRC20. Dude, there's no way. There's no way. BRC20s? That I don't think I've talked about BRC20s this year. AI for sure, runes a little bit. A little bit. I don't remember talking much. I think that's just how little I've tweeted. Follower net worth 9.9 mil. Not great. Maybe not bad. 570 smart followers. Not great. Not bad. 512 yaps. I wonder if that's worth anything. It's a kind of weak year in review kind of deal. But that is what it is. Hey, at one point I made it on that board somewhere in like the top few hundred. The secret there was dead weekend. Completely dead weekend. Had a couple tweets that were big around, I think probably virtuals. No, dude, it was about ordinals. I remember this. Dead weekend was tweeting about ordinals, about cents, some top collections, and pretty good engagement on it. But again, it was because there was nobody else here. It was dead. So that was pretty funny. It was pretty fucking funny. All right, let's get out of here. Decent stream today. Decent. Don't hate it. No, I actually had a lot of fun. All right. Make sure you subscribe. Oh, I'm going to hang on and get CJ's. We got to hear CJ's. In the meantime, subscribe over on Inside NFTs over on YouTube. Dude, this is our last weekend show of the year. It just, it is what it is. The end of 2025. Fucking crazy. Absolutely fucking nuts. As of now, nothing changes. Back next weekend. Hey, CJ's got some rich buddies, huh? AI ETFs metaverse. Interesting. If you guys don't follow CJ, you absolutely should. CJ, what's your handle? Oh, thank you. There it is. Money by CJ. Boom. There we go. You should definitely follow him. And he writes, he's got a great Substack. Writes about the markets. Less, I think less on crypto, but also you do cover crypto. Yeah. Let me drop all this. CJ's a smart fucking guy. And real nice fucking guy. There you go. Pretty cool, man. Pretty fucking cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, he's great. Again, smart fucking guy. There we go. Again, subscribe Inside NFTs. Follow Huda_idiot. I'll be live all week long over on the Crypto Slam account. I lied. Crypto Slam show, but on the Slam Nation account. So if you want to catch the shows the rest of the week, again, do this 7 days a week, but follow Slam Nation X over on X. We'll be live there and through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. We'll almost definitely have some great guests on here. Nothing to announce yet. All right. Enjoy the day. Enjoy some football. Fingers crossed for this fucking market. And I'm going to get my my longs in here. I'll hit you up, Luna. Guys, we'll see you later. Goodbye.